¿Qué pasa, Lucas? Vete afuera. They were pretty good. What's up, folks? I'm sure you heard Chris and I are sitting here talking. I just had a bunch of lemon and salt. Can I have two more? Just two. I just ate a bunch, so I don't really need any more. Peanuts. What? Are you upset because I put the second chair back there and you want to be in this chair? Come on. What? No, you don't need to go up on the desk. I think he wants to go outside because he was looking at the door before we came in. Here, I'm gonna go take him out. Okay, thank you. He might be hungry, yeah. What's up, Marcus? Cax, how you doing? I'm playing too many games also, man. Smeagol, what are you doing in here, buddy? Hey, be careful. Why'd you come in? What's up? Meow. Oh, you gonna go chase your brother? Man, Smeagol, or Frodo jumped on my back when I was in the kitchen, up on my shoulders, and I got claw marks on the back of my neck right now. Gotta have the energy to get going for EverQuest tonight. After all night, last night's all-nighter. He's okay. He's okay, honey. It's him you want to worry about. Oh, you have food. That's why you wanted to put him out. I didn't realize you had food. What's up, Fortnite? Mhm. It's because he noms the food. Oh, Smeagol? Yeah, he doesn't know how to eat. So here, Chris is on the floor. Smeagol is being obnoxious because he wanted the food that she brought Lucas. Lucas is hiding under the bed. He's still such a timid baby. He's like 7, 8 months old. Graham says it's hard to switch from World of Warcraft Classic to Bare Basics EQ2. Not really. It's mostly just as long as you're familiar with the controls, it's not that big of a switch. What's a switch though is the mechanics. Like, um, I don't know. Did you join, Kel? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I could barely hear you again. I was gonna.
Let me see if I can fix that.
All right, it's gonna because your deep, sexy voice isn't here. It's more like a little gnome in the background. So I was gonna have Kel answer that question too once he gets his mic sorted. I don't think it's difficult per se, but nah, it's still weird. It's not normal, man. Um, I would not be playing P99 if it wasn't for Bounty and Nathan and Sparrow and everybody wanting to play it. I don't enjoy it that much. I have fond memories, but the nostalgia is way gone. So I play it because they're my friends and also because we get a certain amount of the community who enjoys it. No, don't jump on my desk, buddy. Oh, purr. What's up? What's up, Smeagol?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Nathan? Kelser's resetting because he was having some Discord issues.
Okay. Looks like Bounty and Sparrow coming. They just got home with groceries.
Here's a question for you, Nathan.
Yeah.
I was gonna have Kel answer it. Graham asked me this on YouTube a second ago. I gave him my perspective, and once Kel gets back, I was gonna ask his perspective. But
Okay.
Graham asked a question. He says, "Is it hard to switch over when we play P99 on Friday nights from even the modernist classic WoW to a bare minimalistic EQ?" And my answer was, your answer may be different. My answer was that I don't think it's a big deal at the moment because we play it regularly, so I understand the controls and everything else.
Right.
But if I hadn't played P99 in like
Oh,
2-3
yeah.
years and I switched
Yeah.
over, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I
'Cause you-
agree.
the
I agree.
controls are completely
Dude, I
different.
did quit playing EverQuest for like 10 years, you know? And I only came back and played it because of
Chris.
Pantheon and the community, and they wanted me to play it, so I
Get
went
my-
back. And dude, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh god, I didn't remember it being this bad. I'm not gonna lie, that was like everything I was thinking. Like, first of all, I can't believe it's not changed. That was my first reaction. It's still exactly the same, and I can't believe that I thought in my memory it was better than this. You know what I mean? But then it grew back on me. You know what I mean? It's like jumping on a bike. It felt weird for a second, and then now it's all gravy. But yeah, I agree with you because I almost did that.
Because I think I didn't play EverQuest at all from the time that I quit when EverQuest 2 came out until I tried P99 for the first time, which was 2014. Like January, February of 2014 was when I started. And I hadn't played since 2007, excuse me. So it had been a long time.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you feel the same way when you came back? You're like, whoa, can't believe it's. Well,
Yeah.
P99, you expect it to be the way it used to be.
well, I
but
didn't at the time.
I came
Like
back
I
to
didn't.
live.
I think that
Like, jeez.
I had forgotten things like there's no mini map, there was no mini map, etc.
Oh yeah.
It's and I've said this and I was answering this before you got on the channel. I was like, if it weren't for you guys, I would not be playing P99 because it's too. I don't have nostalgia for it like other people do. I can look back
Yeah.
on it fondly, but I get my nostalgia fix with the TLPs. So once a TLP rolls around, if I'm feeling nostalgic, I'll log in, do that for 6 to 8 weeks, and I've got it out of my system for the next 2 years. And I'm not one of those people who feels the compulsion to play P99 constantly because it's the best game that ever existed, and there's never going to be another game as good as P99. I'm not that person.
Yeah. I
it
think
did-
it holds its own charm. It's great for historical value, and it's cool to play. And I'm glad it exists in this format, so we could all, when we feel like it, get on and see how ridiculous it was, and also see all the good things, like what it brought to the genre. And I think it makes a good stream. Once a week, I could not main it or anything.
No, I think once a week is plenty. I wouldn't want to do it more than once a week. Like, even the
Yeah, I wouldn't
TLP,
either.
I was fine playing TLP like 5 days a week when it first launched, but by the time we got to the third set of alts, it was like, you know what? Once a week is plenty. I don't need to be
Yeah.
playing every day.
Well, I've got my old MMO buddy. It won't be his first rodeo into it, but we spun the wheel for a Wednesday night MMO. It landed on WoW Classic. I was like, well, all right. And he was like, dude, I'm probably gonna get addicted. I was like, that's fine. We got a guild.
Now's the perfect time to get addicted. Dude, I've been playing so much, both hands are like all sorts of cramped up and carpal tunnels and tendonitis, and it's a little ridiculous. I've been playing way too hard, but it's been fun. And I got a video I'm gonna do for next week talking about. This is the first time since 2008 that I have resubbed to a game after a 6-month period.
Yeah.
And it's also the first time I have considered myself having a main MMORPG since 2008. Like, I haven't had that for years. EverQuest 2 was the last time that I had like a main game where I was, leading raids and
Yeah.
organizing groups of people. I mean, I've done the gaming community, but that's a little different because we move game to game every few months.
Yeah.
And I'm already considering like my 6 month. I subbed in May, so it was May, June, July, and then July, August, September. I think I'm about due for another re-up in October, and I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do an annual subscription, like a full year of WoW Classic. Just prepay for the whole year.
Yeah, why not? We'll definitely be doing it. I mean, there's no doubt. Save money in the long run.
Is this any louder?
Oh, dude,
Yeah, what's up,
you're
Cal?
normal. You're normal now.
Oh, good.
So
Bassy now, or like?
No, yeah, you're normal.
Normal as in.
No, you're
Okay.
You're bassy. You're good.
Okay, cool.
So I can ask you the same question. Was it hard? Is it hard for you to switch from WoW Classic, the modernistic elements and everything else, to the bare minimum basics of EverQuest P99?
Not at all, actually. Especially since I currently play both anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from your guys' perspectives, when I was playing both these games, I was like 10 and 12 years old.
Okay.
So I think I just picked it up a little bit differently, especially playing WoW all the time. While you were playing EQ2, I was playing WoW. So it's real easy for me to go back and forth since I played both.
Gotcha. Well, I asked my community. I did a vote today. It's already up to 30 votes. It's neck and neck right now, which I was surprised. I thought it would be different. But I asked people because I get really good traffic on Cyberpunk 2077 videos when I do them on my channel.
Okay.
And so I asked, would people be interested in having me stream like once a week, like a Cyberpunk 2077 completionist run? And it's actually a 50-50 vote. I thought it would be way skewed towards, yeah, hell yeah, do it. And instead, it's actually not a 50. It's like 50-50. I'm surprised.
Well, some of those people may be saying that too, just because they don't want to take away from you playing maybe WoW or whatever they like too.
That's
you know
true.
What I mean, that's how a lot of people look.
I
at
did
it.
ask.
Like,
I said,
no, that'll be less of what I like.
Yeah, I was like, would you like this, or do you want me to stick to MMORPGs? And it's like 50-50. I was like, damn. And here's the funny thing. I wasn't going to consider doing it until the expansion came out, except it's a hot item right now, and it's the #1 best-selling game on Steam. They've been hitting 1 million players concurrent per day across all platforms, Cyberpunk 2077.
Whoa.
1 million players? Really?
A million players per day
Big update or
concurrent. No, it's just they have been hitting it out of the ballpark because of the Edge Runners Netflix show, which brought all these people back, and because they've patched the game and fixed all the problems, it is now a very good experience. And so people are like, oh my god, this is a great fucking game. How did we not know this? And it's like, it's always been a good game. It's just it was bug-ridden.
Yeah, it didn't run so well and it had issues, yeah.
So
it was a good game back then. I played it. And
so
dealt with the problems and loved it.
Between the expansion announcement like 2 months ago and then the Netflix show hitting last month, it has been rising through the ranks. I did a video on this earlier than the week. It's been rising through the ranks and went from like 10,000 people per day on Steam to like 85,000 people a day on Steam, and that was like a week ago, and it jumped from 10 to 80 in like 8 days. And then it became the number one best-selling game on the PC on Steam. And then the day after that happened, Cyberpunk announced that they'd sold 20 million copies worldwide, and they've been hitting 1 million players concurrent on all platforms for like a week straight. And I was just like, you know what? Now might be the time to play it on the
Yeah.
Xbox. But here's the funny thing: right now it's full price, $60, and I already paid full price for it on the PlayStation, like when it launched, and it was just on sale for the Xbox, like for $30, like 3 months ago. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna play it until the expansion comes out. And here I am looking at it being all hot topic right now, and I'm like, should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? It's such a good game. Hey, don't Smeagol, do not jump up on there. Come here. I see you, you little shit. Come here. Do I need to put you out of the room? I gotta ditch a cat. Hang on.
Alright, yeah, give me a second. I need to go take care of some business before we go live. I'll be right back.
Alright. Why not do an episode type thing for Cyberpunk? Minimal editing, gotta edit the nudity. That might be a good idea. Marcus said I could just do like 1 or 2 episodes a month that are edited down so I can edit the nudity out and everything. And just do like edited versions of the gameplay. Graham says Cyberpunk's amazing, played at launch with PC, ended up rushing to the ending. I loved it. How many hours did you get out of it, Nathan, when you did your first playthrough? Nathan might have ducked out. Did you play it, Kel? I'm all alone. That's a good point, Graham. They still haven't fixed the cops.
Did I play Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
So I played a few hours on my friend's console.
Gotcha.
It's a really good game, but with all the bugs and stuff, it just really wasn't enjoyable to me at that point.
Yeah, it was bad back then.
If it's been fixed up, I would totally be down to play that game.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty flawless across all platforms now.
And I think I should probably give it its fair shot.
Yeah, I'm torn because I don't want to spend full price for it again because I've already spent $60 on it, and it's like,
Yeah, I don't spend full price on games. That's why I have Xbox Game Pass.
it's exactly. I've been sitting here with the Game Pass going, it would be cool if it came to Game Pass because I would totally. So because the other thing is too, I was wanting to wait to play Valheim with my brother, but then it came to Game Pass this month to the PC Game Pass, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I should go play Valheim without my brother because I've wanted to try it and it's on Game Pass, and I should at least just totally claim it.
The thing about Valheim is you cannot play that game solo. You will hate your experience. You'll hate
Gotcha.
your whole life in that game solo. Even with 2 people, you probably want to have a group of 5 to 10, to be honest.
Okay.
Kind of have to form your own village.
Yeah, I don't like survival games either. So, I mean, I love Obsidian as a company,
I'm
but
back.
Grounded is just like,
Welcome
meh.
back.
How many hours did you get out of your gameplay experience with Cyberpunk, Nathan?
It's hard to say on my first playthrough because I went back and played it a couple more times, but I
Okay.
would say 50,
Yeah, I did.
maybe 50 hours.
I think I was 57. I think I was 57 my first playthrough, and I wanted to do a completion. I always try to do completionist modes my first time, but the game was such a buggy wreck that I just gave up on the completionist version and just did the storyline to just finish it.
Yeah,
And
me
said,
too, yeah.
whenever it's ready and it's got the DLC, I'll go do a completionist run. And I'm just struggling right now because I just don't want to spend $60 again, but I also really want to play it. And it's like, why won't you just come to Game Pass already? God damn it! That's what I have that subscription for.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, dude. I had a lot of fun. I don't remember the name of it, but there's like this area of the city where, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like there's a bunch of shops all crammed in one little spot, like its own little hub or something. And dude, I probably spent 20 hours just in there, just talking to NPCs and going to different shops and seeing what kind of things you could buy, and had a lot of fun with Cyberpunk. I thought it was awesome. There's some epic story moments in that game.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that Keanu came back for
Yeah.
the expansion. Like, they got him on the stream during the announcement a couple months back, and he was like, "Hell yeah, I'm in. I'm in for all of it." You know, like he
Yeah.
loved it so much. He's happy, and I guarantee they're paying him a chunk of change too. But
Oh, sure.
he also seems like a really good guy that doesn't seem horribly motivated by money with all of his projects.
Right.
I think he just likes the fact that he's getting to do something where his face is plastered all over the
He
place.
thinks it's cool he's in a game.
Yeah, he's in a video game.
He don't even really play games, but he thinks it's cool he's in one.
Yeah, I don't
He's a
see it
good
coming
guy,
to
I
Game
think.
Pass either, Graham. Now that it's resurging and they're making more millions of dollars in sales, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
Not gonna come.
They would charge Xbox a pretty penny anyway to put it on there. Probably later, after it cools down again, I bet it'll.
I probably will just wait until the DLC comes out, but at the same time, there's that cost of opportunity thing that we
Yeah.
talk about of should I make
Yeah.
it while it's hot on YouTube? Because I mean, theoretically, I could just the PlayStation is sitting right there. It's the only difference is the footage is not going to be as good on the PlayStation 4 as it's going to be on the Xbox Series X.
So remember, you lose a lot of that fidelity in the process. Or wait, are you streaming it or just making videos?
Well, there was a theory that I would stream it, but Marcus had a good suggestion. He says, why don't you just? He says you're going to have to edit the nudity out anyway,
Man.
so you could just play the sessions and just record them and then lightly edit them, upload
Yeah.
them as premieres.
Yeah. Well, then you would benefit from playing on the Xbox.
I think I
But,
might.
you know, when you're streaming it, you lose a lot of fidelity anyway, so it really don't matter.
I may do that. I may just pull out the PS4.
It's easy to rip video off, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can record with the PlayStation, then just stick a thumb drive in and rip that video out of your PlayStation.
I've
on
never
thumb
done
drive
it that
off on
way,
your
though.
PC. It works pretty good. You just gotta. The only bad part about it is I don't remember now. It's been a long
I
time.
thought there was a time limit to how long.
Yeah,
you could
there's like
record.
1 hour, I think. So you gotta watch it. And you gotta stop the recording and restart it. I think that's how it works. I don't remember. You'd have to Google it. But I did that for a while because it does do really high quality video.
Well, then I might
Um,
just do that. Maybe I'll test that this weekend and see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Then I got an Elgato, and now I just do everything for that because it's easier. But honestly, it's higher quality what I did through the PlayStation.
All right. Well, I am energized with an
I'm
energy
getting mine
drink.
up.
I need to hit a goal tonight, so hopefully we'll hit goal tonight.
Gotta slap some goals tonight.
Got a $100 goal for the day. I got to hit it tonight.
Bring your mind live.
If I don't hit goal, the bills don't get paid, Mujin. That's what happens there. I don't turn into a pumpkin,
Right.
but I won't be buying any tequila this month. We're living on beans and rice. I'm really close, you know. We pretty much are there, so wasn't a bad month, but it was definitely
Log.
it was a month of realizing. Well, I said I've done those 3 analytics videos, and I've always said waiting for the dip. You know, there's going to be ups and downs when you're doing things like any subscription based. There's going to be ups and downs. And I had been waiting for the first down because we went up, up, up the first 3 months, and this month we dipped down back to like the same level as like the first month. But it was still a good month, and we got. And there's Cantan doing a super chat. Thank you, sir, very much.
All right.
Appreciate it. 30
Thanks,
bucks saying
Cantan.
choo choo
Nice.
towards the $100 goal. Thank you so much, sir. I actually think with the one that Cantan just did, I think we just basically hit our minimums for the month. So I now
There you
feel
go.
much my butthole is now less puckered than it was 5 minutes
Good
ago.
job, Cantan. Good job, Cantan.
I can rest easy. But I will also say, we were talking about this earlier today during my stream this morning when I was half at it because I only had like 2.5 hours of sleep. It was also really, and I'm for all of everybody's streams here, somebody came on and did like a $200 donation on the cat GoFundMe last week, which was
wow.
like, yeah, because most of the donations are $5, $10 here and there, $25 here and there, but for somebody to come in and drop like $200 was like. Obviously, I'm a cat lover, which is awesome. But it also
Yeah,
it's
huge.
a very humbling experience for somebody to give you $200 towards
yeah.
something of that nature that's not for you. It's for a kind of like it's not a how do I explain that? It's not like it's charity, but it's for something that's not your bills. It's for like the good of a creature. And I think that
Higher
there's
purpose spending.
oh my God, that's a brilliant way of
There you
putting
go, I
it.
like
Higher
that.
purpose spending. Just a very you're doing it for the importance of something rather than just hey, got to keep the lights on. And also knowing now that every single one of those kittens can now be completely spayed and neutered and have all their medication taken care of was really cool. So streaming has been rewarding on multiple fronts, not just from being able to do this for 4 months full time now, but also seeing that kind of stuff where people come out of the woodwork and say, dude, I want to support that higher interest spending as well, like those other projects, those other life objectives. That's all. That's my TED talk. Thanks for coming.
I would say my most valuable takeaway from streaming so far is all the friends I've been making. Tons of good people.
Dude. Especially like it's great because we've got a lot of people who are in WoW that we've played with before from like EverQuest 2 and EverQuest 1, Lord of the Rings Online. But also we got a whole bunch of new people who I've never met before that I've been grouping with like every day now.
Yeah, people like Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah,
is one of them.
Crinkle.
He's a cool dude.
Crinkled, Monty,
Crinkle, yep.
Deckhand. Can't remember all the people we're grouping. Marcus is here from Cax. We've got Mujin's been grouping with us. Just a lot of really groovy people who have been in the satellite radius, but now we're all playing together, and it's a hell of a lot of fun.
It's awesome.
What's up, Sparrow?
It's gonna be even more awesome when
Josh
we start
says
doing big events with 25 plus people.
Oh yeah. Oh, you could. Did I get you? I got you the logos yesterday, right?
You did. I'm working on getting the back end of the spreadsheet working again.
Because next week we're gonna start putting people's names in the spreadsheet and getting ready for those 25-man raids.
Excel. Love Excel.
Sparrow's here.
Hello.
Hello, Sparrow.
You got here before bounty code.
Well, not technically. He logged in and ran up to get some food real quick.
Oh.
We barely made it in. We threw together. I did a sandwich, and he threw together a wrap, and he's trying to chug down some food. But he logged in before me.
Yeah, all I did was a bag of salted lemon peanuts and an energy drink, and now that was my dinner.
Lemon salted peanuts. That's a flavor.
Dude, they're tasty, man. It's like lemon salt dust on top of peanuts, like roasted peanuts.
Okay.
They're really good with beer. Like if Chris starts eating those with beer, she'll drink like a 6-pack by herself.
I'm a sucker for Cajun peanuts.
Those are good too.
Gets me every time.
Seriously though, Cantan.
Well, I brought Doritos. I'll share.
Thank you very much, sir.
Ooh, what flavored Doritos, ma'am?
Super chat pushed us
Original.
$30 towards our daily goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes me feel.
If I'm feeling spicy, I get some Cool Ranch.
There you
Cool
go.
Ranch is
Yeah.
tasty.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's like what are those corn nuts? Those are the ones I'm remembering. The ranch corn nuts were always a favorite when I was growing up.
A Fritos? Is it one of the Fritos types?
Those are corn chips. Those are good too.
Oh, you're talking about corn nuts.
Corn
straight up.
nuts.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
bad, my bad.
Those things that'll break your teeth.
Those are good. Yeah, those. Yeah, they will. Like, well, there goes my filling, but it tasted good.
Worth it.
What filling?
Well, not now.
By the way, Mujin, if you're still in chat and you want to come play into P99 and you're not busy, you can totally come because I don't think we've got Vendini tonight. So.
Right.
All right. That darn hockey god, Fickle.
Well, I appreciate it, sir. That's shout out to you, sir Cantan, for being so supportive of the
I
channel.
think 80%.
You've
of
been pretty
Canadians
regular
worship
for
it.
like the last 3-4 months, so I really appreciate the support because it's always a.
Eh?
It's not like we're
Eh?
bitching. Like Nathan and I were talking about this last night during our 12-hour stream. It's not like we're bitching and
To what
moaning
degree it
because we
is,
get to do
out
what we
there
love.
in
But
the-
it's also this month for both of us
life
was a month of like
in
getting down to
Canadian.
the end of the month and going. You know, this was a different. There's a
Dream.
lot of factors for it. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of the
Well,
people
would-
degrees
who
out there, eh?
originally were here
It would need to
supporting
be
were
at least
because of
0,
EverQuest
eh?
1 and the
else
TLP
you're
wore
just
off, so now those
swimming.
people have gone away and they'll come back around
That
in
is
a
silly
year or
math.
two when we do our next TLP run. So
I
that's
don't know how
natural
it
for
works
that.
in the,
Yeah,
But it's also
that
like
doesn't
looking
make
at the
any
numbers
sense.
It's
going,
unknowable.
as we are
Oh.
learning
You
how
know
to
who is
become
right about
full-time on
temperatures? The
YouTube,
king. We're gonna
how do
use the
we
king's temperature.
I do
adjust
like
to
the King's temperature. I don't like
downturns,
any of his other
and what do we have
measurements,
to
but I do like his
do
temperature.
to create better
I was
content
wondering,
to
like, how do they do their thermostat? I wonder.
make more money with
Like,
the
there's not
algorithm
enough-
as
there's not
opposed
enough,
to
like,
only relying on
discrepancy there.
super chats and stuff because that's going to be cyclical in nature.
Like
so.
a
So many
60
options.
degrees, 60-degree swing.
From melting your house to freezing it solid. All
Right.
Be a
within
bit
that
nipply
range.
to a little bit warm.
They gotta use decimal points. They got to.
I guess Bounty's savoring every bite, apparently. Come on, man. Chug, chug, chug.
Oh, I see him.
Did he
Yeah,
move?
Nope, he did not move.
Oh, I thought I saw
Did he
him.
I thought he twitched.
I thought I saw a little twitch, yeah. Thought maybe he bumped his keyboard or something.
No,
Used to
He's
be regular
still
on
upstairs,
Twitch, but switched to
unfortunately.
YouTube and found you. Yeah, honestly, Twitch is
I
just.
can make Alexa yell
I
at
started
him.
on Twitch attempting it, and I just didn't like it because I was getting really bad toxicity in the comments, and I also didn't like the fact that they take like 50% of everything. So YouTube, takes a chunk, but I'm okay with that. Nathan and I are both okay with it because YouTube does a lot for us, which Twitch doesn't really do anything for you. They don't promote you. They don't,
do my role.
they don't promote your old content. There's no SEO
The dwarf
value
who
in it.
can't roll?
You sir
There's
need
a
more
ton of
endurance.
really cool tools that YouTube gives you as a creator, which
I
helps
was gonna
you.
try and make a coffee,
pretty
but
awesome.
I ran out of time.
That time, I think we're waiting for Mujin.
Maybe he's complaining.
really?
He's complaining that he says you got me into WoW Classic, and now you want me to switch over to this old game.
Absolutely,
know
we
you
do.
want to.
Absolutely.
He's just playing hard to get.
If you don't do it, Tilbin's gonna have to come out of the woodwork, and I'm not ready for that kind of action tonight.
Not after the last time. No.
I'm still a little raw.
Oh God.
Speaking of which, I haven't seen Tilbin in a while. Has he been on your
Uh,
streams?
Yeah, so I'm actually in Tilbin's guild on the
Oh,
TLP.
okay, perfect.
I get abused by Tilbin regularly.
Did everybody take care of their business in town?
Well, my favorite Milky Maid. I'll be back. So
There's another one in here.
I've finished up
If
for
you-
now.
Okay. I got a tab started in there, so.
It says I subbed to all the streamers I like, plus had Twitch Turbo, but there were just
Alright,
too many
I'll
commercials
be right
and
back. I
like
forgot to take
got
some
tired
stuff
of
for
it.
the headache.
Gotcha. We just thinking of dropping Twitch as
Oh,
well.
there's something.
I mean, it takes a lot longer
This
to get
town has some secrets.
to the monetization.
Anybody took a look
Takes a
behind
lot
the
longer to get
trees back there?
monetized on YouTube, but
Is there a dog?
when you can,
Oh,
I feel like it's a much better platform
some
than
dead
Twitch.
bodies piled
long
up back
term.
there.
All right, Mujin's logging in. He said,
Ah, man.
"Bona."
Oh, there is a body.
Stashed behind the trees and the rocks. I didn't see anything, guys. I'm gonna walk this way. I didn't see anything.
These are horrible deputies.
We should drop into group 1 in Discord so that Mujin can join us. Oh, so I'm gonna drop this call and get over in there. You should have an invite, Bounty.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now I want to rap because that sounded really good.
It's the quickest thing I can make.
I totally had a sandwich earlier today, so I can't do another sandwich, but those peanuts are not going to be enough, I have a feeling. I've been trying to do oatmeal every night for dinner at like 6 o'clock. I'll probably just
Hello.
do another
Hey,
bowl of
Muji.
oatmeal.
What's up with this old game?
I don't know, it feels kind of clunky.
We're masochists. We have to get our comeuppance every once in a while.
Bounty
Always-
made us do it.
At least I got the sexiest race in the group.
That's true. Bounty did make us do it. I blame the silverback.
It's not P99, it's crap.
I'm a P99 elitist. So we'll want to bind in Freeport if we're going to just go to Sol A. And then Mujin, I'm not sure if you can you bind in Freeport?
I usually bind on the outside.
You can though?
On the outside, around the outside.
Run the outside, run the outside.
Like, the guards don't hate me, but I don't know what all factions might hate me, like the Clerics Guild, Paladins Guild, and all them fun stuff.
Well, we're not going to go
Right.
into, we are in the middle of the night, so we'll have to be careful in Kithakor, so.
Ooh, we're gonna have to
Oh,
be
go
super
to
careful.
Kithakor?
Wait, where did you guys go? Lost you.
Is anybody not zoned yet?
I'm in Kithakor now.
I have not zoned. I'm
Like-
here.
Well,
I'm
beef.
lost. I don't know this town.
Okay. I'll come back out. Or I'll come back in, I should say.
Oh wait, I see Sparrow.
Okay.
Sparrow,
then
where we
he's
go?
This way.
Okay, so
Hopefully nothing
let me
eats
check
me
track
down.
because I don't think this stuff will be horribly. I mean, it's red, but I don't
Did
think
you
it's
come
red.
with the group?
Because there's also yellow and
We're
blues.
zoned.
So,
Okay, okay.
I mean,
I
yes,
zone it.
yes, we might get aggro, but we
We're
should
at the
be okay.
Kithakor zone out.
Survive it. As long as they
I
don't
zoned
do
out.
that stun
So,
lock thing.
Who cannot see? Some of you have vision issues
I
in the
can't
dark.
see.
So just-
I have a buff for it, but I gotta see if I have it.
I would say
Yeah, I have a ring for that now.
stick yourself
Ring.
on me, and just we need to wait for Bounty and Sparrow, but we're gonna go left along the wall here. We should be
Bounty's
fine.
still on his way. I was waiting at the zone out.
Okay.
But I didn't see him.
Oh, slash follow. I forgot the commands.
Trailer parkours go around the outside, around the
It's
outside.
giving you a warning now if you do use this.
Use what?
Warning: do not use around lava, water cliffs, or other dangerous areas.
Oh, that's always been there, yeah.
I don't remember seeing that.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, we don't hear no bounty.
What were you saying about if it's not P99, it's crap?
I just go to Rivervale.
Use your map. Just find us on your map. I'm so mean.
Look for the dots on the map.
Yeah, choose your GPS. Use that Loke GPS, that Loke Gips.
This is his favorite.
It's your favorite
You're
game,
getting
bro.
wrong.
It is. Once I
What
get a
the-
spot,
what-
we just
what?
pull from it. Don't keep changing the lock every week.
Triggered, triggered, triggered.
He levels 1 to 30 in Kino's Aqueducts.
I do.
Wow. At least I move around.
Runner.
Hey, as much as I like Gawk, I'm not gonna sit there 18
But
weeks
we
in a
just
row.
pull from
It's
it. Don't-
boring.
Only boring people are bored.
What
Well,
a lost people.
By the time he gets here, my Spirit of the Wolf's gonna be gone. I'm gonna be really depressed.
Well, then you'll have to recast it, huh?
Don't have it.
What,
Somebody will
Rangers
have
don't
to,
get it?
that knows
go
their way
back in?
around, I'll have to go get him, yeah. Because I don't know my way around it either.
Oh, is he lost inside?
Uh-huh.
All right, hold tight.
By the fool's gold. Hold on.
Yeah, you're-
It's
Oh,
that-
yeah,
mine.
you're.
I keep going in circles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just stay in the full scope. We'll come.
Yeah, just stay there. You're good. You're good.
While you wait, there's a milkmaid inside. I've got a
she'll
tab going.
do some milking for you.
She'll drink
Sorry, tickle
your
pickle.
mana.
Hey, wait a minute.
Tickle pickle, tickle pickle.
Don't go in there.
I don't know why I'm running in here like I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stay. I'm just
All right,
gonna
right here,
stay.
bounty, right here.
So I did it. You turned right around.
The easiest way to know this is whenever you see the farm here with this is the Druid Guild right here to the left, and just past here is the exit. I think that's the Druid Guild. I can't remember. Maybe the Druid Guild's the other one with the farm, but it's the one next to the farm, not the actual farm one. It doesn't matter. You're not coming back here anytime soon.
I've never been in Rivervale, so I'm kinda
Really?
noobish. Yeah.
I've started a bunch. Like all my druids are always halflings, so I actually am somewhat. This is one of the few places. This and Kellethan I do pretty good in because I always end up starting druids or elves.
See, I'm a Keynotes boy, and
I am too.
if I could feel adventurous, it's the Surefold Glades. That's as
Alright.
far as I go.
So here's the thing. Kethagor is really dangerous at night. Shit is yellow and red to us. So if we get an undead on us, you do not want to stop because they will kill us and
Yeah, you
come
won't
and
be able to
more will
move.
come. So if you can't see, just stick follow on me
Yep,
and
that's what I'm doing.
immediately scream if something. Oh, so there's an undead right there. Do you see him, the decaying commander? So like go high up on the wall. We should be able to avoid him.
Since we're in a forest area, I'm gonna squeal like a pig. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's required. Your mouse is on your clip buttons, people.
What? I can't see him in a tree.
Okay. Waiting. Everybody
Yeah.
here?
I see you,
Okay.
Gotta go down around the base of these couple of trees.
but always trying to keep to the top.
Yes, as much as you can. I mean, I've made this run 100 times, and 99% of the time it's safe, but 1% of the time you'll die. So,
Well,
Just-
if you have soul, you should be able to outrun them, right?
yeah, theoretically.
Theoretically.
So you get stuck on a twig.
Right, and then they womp you.
Yeah. Or if they
Nothing
root
was
you.
red. Right. No other game puts the fear of God in you, trying to walk from
Or
a
get
zone
you
to
lost
zone.
in a city.
That too. Everybody else just go to a guard, give me a gold trail to my bank.
Yeah, I like my little soft, comfy MMO. Thank you.
Well, then you're in the wrong
Cuddle it.
pantheon community.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I like a map as much as anybody, but I don't want the GPS.
I do.
No, I don't
I want to know
lie.
where all my group mates are. I want to know. Give me all the info. I don't mind not Man of War, Fog of War. I
yeah,
like
Fog
that.
of War is not bad.
I actually prefer it because it gives me that sense of.
What if they
Explode.
just, if they want to be really old school but also modern, what if they just put like a graph there and you just draw stuff?
That
in
would
there?
be cool. That would
You
be
got a
cool.
couple little tools, you know, like a little home that you can plop on there. You can drag and drop. You got, you know, a little road you can draw. You know, it'd be kind of like Incarnate, but
And-
not as feature rich.
Create a trade skill out of it.
I suggested that one time.
Yeah, that's been discussed. I think the problem was, how long would that be cool for before, you know?
2 weeks.
Hey, sense heading is still cool 22 years later.
Yeah. I agree to disagree on that one.
Cool meaning sucks.
Hey,
Did the
guys,
you
word
know-
change?
I've got people in chat whose kids are around, so let's try not to talk about no poutine tonight, okay?
No stinky poutine.
No poutine.
All right. Everybody here?
Yep.
All
I
right.
don't
Now
got
it's
slow sow. I'll be right behind you.
okay. Waiting.
Gotta get
We
my
need sunrise.
You got that slow sow?
Slow sow.
Oh, so should we drop our Spirit of the Wolf if you don't have it?
Well, I have it. It's just slow.
Oh.
He needs to find some soul.
I have no soul.
Uh-huh.
Meow
Meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
meow meow meow
I'm with you.
Meow 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 meow.
meow 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 meow
Meow meow meow.
meow 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 meow.
Feature I wish they'd add to P99. Left
Which-
click and drag to move
Please.
the camera.
Please.
That would. I mean, what?
Right click and
can we
drag.
not have
No,
that?
yeah, left
That-
click and
that's not
drag to
hurting.
pan the camera around your character.
Yeah, to
Please.
pan the camera. Yeah. I miss that really bad. It's one of the few things while I'm playing. I'm like, man, I wish I could pan.
Maybe the
Isn't it?
64-bit client will add it.
Doubtful.
The 64-bit client, yeah.
Can't you just hit F9 or something like that, and you can get your little panoramic view?
It's not the same because then you got to cycle through like 6 different camera views. Then when you get
Mhm.
back to
Yeah.
the original, you have to reset it anyway because it'll go to first person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep.
Just no pleasing some people. yeah.
Nope. I need my
Right?
modern shiznizzles.
I just like to pan my camera around. I like to get dramatic views of the fight.
Yes.
I want.
It sounds
It's
like
one
an
of the-
exploit.
Hey, here's a funny story about that. When we were very first starting Saga Leucemia, the original idea for that game was gonna be first person only, because one of the things that I was theorizing was the fact that when you have a third person camera, it removes the threat of the unknown because you can pan your camera out and see around corners or see what's
True.
behind you or see
Yeah.
what's to the side of you. If you're in first person and all you can hear is what's coming through your headset or your speakers, but you have 360 sound design, you can create a game where the actual sound design is telling you where the mobs are coming from as opposed to seeing them. And so as long as you're paying attention, you'll know that there's something around that right hand corner or behind you to the left or something like that, but you can only see what's in front of you. But ultimately, the decision was that would make the game too niche because, unfortunately, the day and age we live in, people want to be able to see their character, to be able to take screenshots of their character, to be able to stream their character, to be able to put their character up into a social media profile.
They want a plushie. They want a bobblehead.
Yep, you got to be able to get past that.
Did you ever play
Yeah.
the original Doom?
Oh, years and years ago, yeah.
Like the original, the very first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's first person. That was scary.
Yes.
Like I
Yeah.
would crane my neck.
That and Wolfenstein.
Yeah, and Wolfenstein. Those are the original, and they made that first person crawling experience so scary.
When you played Doom back then, Bounty, was one of your first thoughts like, dude, somebody needs to do this in RPG style?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember thinking. I was like, dude, if they made this like an RPG, it'd be crazy.
And then they did. They made Dungeon
And they
Master
did. Yeah,
for
that's
the
what-
Amiga, and
Yeah.
that was my first experience of almost first person RPG.
Now I'm watching auction. I haven't been here in forever, so I'm watching the auction to see if there's anything good we want to buy while we're around.
Oh, that's funny.
My first-person RPG, I guess, was technically maybe before Doom, but it wasn't like a smooth moving experience. Remember the ones where you would just like press up and it would just kind of teleport you forward a bit? You know what I mean? You
Right.
remember those?
They would like chunk you forward
Yeah,
in
yeah,
steps.
yeah.
It wasn't free form. It was like if you moved to the right, it moved you 90 degrees, and 90 degrees
Yes.
again.
And it would just flash to it. It wouldn't even like animate the turn or the movement. It was just like, bam, you're a step forward. You
Oh,
know?
Bardstale kind of did that.
Yeah, Bard's Tale. Yep, yep.
The original.
The first one I played like that though was what was that game called? Crap. Shining in the Darkness on the Sega Genesis.
Oh, wow.
And I thought I was in the future.
Yeah, I know. Going from paper and pencil to scrolling text to, oh my gosh.
I remember when the first online game I ever played was a demo of Shadows of Eusebius, which was a Sierra game that was like a precursor to the online. But they charged you per hour or per, I forget what it was, to actually play it. But I had a demo of it on one of my Sierra games, and it was like the coolest thing ever because it was, it was the Pool of Radiance style of gameplay where you had those. If anybody here had played Pools of Radiance, where you're in like the caverns, and you move forward one scene, move right one scene, move left one scene. So you're kind of like the material like Krondor as well. But it was online, so you could play it with other people. But I always go back to like, I've tried to play Pools of Radiance again later on, many years later, and unfortunately, as much as I have fond memories of the gameplay, the graphics are just so shit that it's hard to play, even though
But
they
you know-
have like the gold versions on GOG and stuff.
But the hardest thing about Pool of Radiance was the overdone random encounters.
Yes.
You want to travel anywhere, you're like getting 100 random
Guaranteed.
encounters, and it just kills you.
It's like playing one of Tim's campaigns on TNT.
Yes.
You're not KOS here, right, Mujin?
No, I'm still gonna have to be bound like right here. Just I don't
Okay.
know what the other factions are.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
This is. I'll take a bind here as well. This is fine.
And the guards say apprehensive. That's not good.
Still in the common lands. I'll be there soon.
Wolfenstein, Alone in the Dark were scary, but it was really RE1-2 that first
can
got
never
really
find-
scary.
What does it look
It's like a blue little wand. Hey now. Pickle, pickle.
It has labels. They're labeled. You can read, can't you?
That's the other
Not
quality
bad
of
on
life
it.
feature I love in the TLPs is because you can right-click the spell gem and select the
Oh,
category,
I love that.
Mhm.
I can't lie. That's an awesome feature.
being able to save your spell combos.
Mhm.
Right.
Origin is cool too. Okay, when you're at the end of the
Origin is
night, you're
bound.
done, you're tired. It's like,
Yay! I feel safe. Ish.
do a /char to make sure you're bound in West Freeport.
Drankendor, you want bound here?
Yeah, he does. He'll get sidetracked.
Char. I don't want to char myself.
Can you guys not hear me?
I can now.
Nope.
No,
Okay,
yeah, just
yeah.
Oh.
No.
I wonder
Like-
why you guys weren't laughing at my jokes.
Oh, sorry.
Well, they got to be funny first.
Well, I'm
so-
gonna say it
Oh.
again then. Bounty stepped on a slippery slope a second ago, and then he slid down a little bit. I got a little worried.
I still,
I
I
still don't
missed
get
it.
it.
I don't get it.
He's talking about TLPs, man. Being better.
Oh.
Quality of life. That's a slippery
Oh.
slope.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I agree. Yep.
Yeah, I was worried
That's
about
gonna be
it.
1 inch off your
Sorry.
neck beard, sir.
No, boy, take a little bit off the bottom.
Minus 50 DKP and wow.
Minus
Oh.
50 DKP.
Minus 50 DKP.
Bounty, did you bind yourself? Yes. So we'll wait for
I'm bound, so I'm good.
Kel. I can bind Kel here.
Are you bound, Nathan?
How do you check again? I
Forward
forgot.
slash
Just-
character or forward slash
Slash
care.
char.
Yeah.
Char.
West
forward slash-
Freeport.
Perfect.
Good to go.
Nice.
Okay, let me just bind Kel. Hold on.
1
Wait.
second.
I see how it is. You guys are gonna start running
Wow.
before
Yeah,
you get here.
wow.
Run away from him.
You got
Everybody
that
important
K.
is
You
in
got
town.
that Kmart sow.
Yeah.
Not my fault. You couldn't find a real druid.
Yeah, you guys went to Target. It sucks.
Best loading screen in any MMO too.
You just freeze.
Yes,
I like
freeze.
it when it's like an '80s film. Nice.
It's like it's an open world and you're just chunking over, you know?
Seamless zones. I love it.
Yeah, it's seamless zones.
Call of the Hero costs 8,000 plat. Jiminy Christmas.
Lord.
How much is that in cash?
How many chronos is that?
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
If
Oh my
Chronos
gosh.
is-
Somebody keeps calling. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Don't they know it's $3.99 time?
Well, they put an off button on most cell phones.
We
I
have
had it off, but the kids took the wrong phone and put the off one somewhere else. Beasts.
You don't still have a hanging wall phone, do you?
yeah, we do actually.
Oh my God. So I'm actually old enough
No,
that
we do not.
where we lived, when I grew up, where we lived, we actually had a party line because we lived at the end of a road in the middle of nowhere, and there was like 8 or 10 other people who were on the same line. So anytime someone would get a phone call, everyone would pick up, and you'd get people eavesdropping on your telephone calls.
Oh, that's horrible. See, we had that too in Poland. It was called communism.
It's a respectable level. It's a respectable level.
That's actually really true,
It
Bobby.
is
Think
true.
of Billy At, comrade.
Yeah, then we just making sure, I didn't get any fake information. They were fact checking before it was cool.
All right. Well, this is the place
Yeah,
where I
the
don't
sound effects are crazy.
know my way perfectly around here, so I'm just gonna follow the road.
I saw in the comments for that Monsters and Memories game, I saw in the comments somebody said that they should have a server that emulates dial-up. How do
Oof.
you guys feel about that?
That's rough.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
There's not neckbeards that want that.
Yeah, I don't look back at dial-up fondly. I really
No. Now they can make the sound when you go to click the
don't.
game.
Oh, that would be
connect.
funny while it's loading in the game.
Mhm.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. I could dig that.
Like if you get any kind of.
These are blue and they're gonna attack, so I'm gonna swim around.
Okay, all right.
Watch out for the piranhas. They're
Very
they kill
loud.
it.
The music is really loud here, yeah.
But it's actually interesting.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Well, I remember.
Jeez, Sparrow. Actually, she says. She's like, jeez, it's actually music for real.
It's not the caw that I hear all the time. Ren fails off. Like some creepy horror music.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be scared.
The Blair Witch Project.
I saw that in the theater with my uncle.
We thought it was
And
real when we went and saw
I
it.
totally.
So did I.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
was
the only
freaked
one.
out. I was freaked out. They were
Did
doing the
freak me
fake
out.
news articles. Remember that? There'd be like
Yeah.
on the
Mhm.
news, it'd be like
Yeah.
the family getting mad and saying they're going to sue and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
It was a brilliant marketing campaign.
Well, that's good. It was
I was
really good. It
so
scared
mad
me.
when I found out that it wasn't real.
Yeah. I was one of the people denying it. Like, people were like, dude, it's not real. And I was like, yes, it is, dude. And then she showed up on MTV or something. I was like, oh, never mind. My bad, guys. My bad. But what's funny is another company pulled that same trick off again, which was, what was that? With the ghost, and it was just like paranormal activity.
Yeah,
They tricked
paranormal
people
activity.
again with it. I didn't fall for it that time. I was like,
No.
no. Fooled me once.
Yeah.
trick my wife with that one though. Life was hard for my wife before she met me, and tell her the truth of everything.
Isn't that a full-time job?
Yeah, it is.
So is ignoring you.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
not getting any for the next
touche.
month.
That's an even harder full-time job. That goes into overtime.
dang.
Goes over.
even I don't cross those boundaries.
No salary there.
No, Renfield never crosses any boundaries at
Nope,
all.
I'm an innocent deviant.
Great shooter.
Until he walks right up to the line, spits on it.
Oh,
and
my
he never
my
passes
character dinged around, so I have no idea which way is the actual way into Lava Storm.
Is this way.
Calming crouches behind Renfield and readies her hidden blade.
I like this zone, by the way.
Now, I haven't. Isn't it along the left wall, Kel? I always forget.
Yeah, it's along the left wall.
Problem is,
It's
I haven't.
bumpy.
I don't remember the old layout because I'm so used to the TLP layout. Don't fall in the lava, ladies and gentlemen.
Is the lava bad?
Lava hot, lava burn.
Where'd you go?
We're climbing up a mountain at the speed of light.
See, they had climbing
Yeah, they did.
way back.
Way back in the day.
You'll know it's the entrance to Lava Storm because there will be a guard in front of a rock.
It's past the Druid Rings, right?
It's past the Druid Rings.
Yeah.
So what is this zone?
Lava Storm.
Oh, I haven't been here all that often.
Are the Druids gonna attack you if we get too close to the ring?
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This is where you have to come for something
Jeez,
for the
that
cleric.
scared me.
Come for something what now, Nathan?
For the cleric, isn't this the
Oh
zone
yeah,
you
there's
gotta come-
there's
yeah,
all sorts of stuff in here. Yeah.
that's what I remember.
Soul A, Soul B. There's
Even for-
Solusek. Hang on. Druid Ring. Solusek.
Wait, I lost everybody.
What's
okay.
the temple called?
See you.
Or right here? Everybody here? Yeah.
Interesting music.
Yeah, it sounds like Bounty snoring in the
Oh
background.
Jesus, that was a big boom of thunder.
Wow, yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bounty said, or excuse me, Kel said a guard. I don't see a guard here. This might not be the right place. Hold up.
Maybe somebody killed the guard. Oh, this is it. I'm pretty sure this is it.
I can't remember if this one
Loading.
is right, but it might be Najina's lair. It might be Soul B, not.
Oh. Temple of Solusek.
Yeah, this is the wrong place. This is the wrong
Wow.
place.
Back out, back out. Like
Yeah.
the sound effects in here though.
I turned off a bunch of sound effects that was playing around a river one day for a few hours and they got annoying.
I need to look up Lava Storm P99. Cause somehow I got turned around.
So
Temple.
should we
Oh,
jump
it's
in the
behind
lava?
us. Soul A is on the other side. Or if you get there before us, Kel. Calming, that might be where Calming's at, is over on the other side. That might be the entrance.
I think Sparrow was looking at that lava and thinking she might just jump and end it.
Unrecoverable
Seen her.
corpse. Oh no.
Look in my
I,
eye.
That look at her eye.
unrecoverable corpse. Oh no, I can't play anymore.
Darn, guys, I was having so much fun, guys.
Sweet
Yeah.
release
Alright,
of
let's
death.
just go. All right.
Unfortunately, Bounty would see through it. He's a smart guy.
Wouldn't work. Wouldn't work.
I like kvassas and pierogi. Mm. It's like Dagobah where Yoda lives. All right, yeah, now we're in the. I think we're in the right place now. Oh yeah, all sorts of blues and yellows and reds on track. Also whites. So I need a bio before we get going. More than likely, we'll probably want to camp the entrance to Sol B until we get our bearings and figure out what's going to be too tough for us or not, which isn't too far from here, and then we can just pull to there for a while. And then theoretically, we should be able to work our way towards the bar and handle the bartender room for a couple of sessions. I'll be right back. I'm going to go bio.
All right. All right.
Just the dance that started it all.
If I die, that's it for tonight.
Don't fall in the lava.
No, I'll try not to.
That's the worst kind of death.
We are sitting still, right? I just
Yeah.
want to be sure. Okay.
You mean when are we camping? Is that what you mean? Or
Well,
do
I
you
just mean
right
there's
now?
no way I'll find my way back. Yeah, right now. We're
Yeah.
just sitting for now.
I hope you don't have to jump in here.
A little bit.
Can't jump.
Because you're a Kino's pally. They can't jump.
I wish I was. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm a Kaldheim.
Oh, right.
Warrior.
You're a dwarf. Right. Forgot.
Yeah.
Dwarf's got that barrel roll though.
Click has a good idea. We should tie a rope to each other. So if one of us falls in, the rest of the group will hold them.
Or they all fall in.
Or we all fall in, depending. Yes, yes. Then we'd all just have to re-roll, though. That'd be fun.
Oh.
That would not be fun unless it was on EQ1. TLP Thornblade.
No. I
I'm
don't
down
like
for
the
that.
TLP. I don't like TLP.
I do with a group. With a static group, it's a lot of fun.
With the static group, yeah. Yeah.
We had a good time.
EverQuest is rough by yourself, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played any of the classes where it's not rough, so I don't know that life.
And Bounty and I duoed through all the MMOs, so we didn't really have to solo much.
Yeah, that makes almost all the games better.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make all the games better, but almost.
Because Bounty played before him and I got married, but I don't think he played very much. Did you, Bounty? Played a little bit.
Yeah, not that much.
Is that why you started looking for a life partner?
Except he didn't tell me about it until we were married.
Oh, yeah, that's how you do it, yeah.
I was hooked on first sight.
Honestly, I was kind of done with the MMOs by then, and I just took her to my parents where my brothers happened to be playing, and they were on playing, and she's like, you know that scene where Homer introduces Barney to that first beer?
It was pretty awesome. Where have you been all my life?
Because I just assumed women didn't play MMOs. They didn't like them, so I wasn't even going to peddle it on her.
Oh, interesting. And then so she
should have known better.
Yeah.
So Sparrow showed interest.
Yes.
And then you got a little twinkle in your eye.
Well, then I'm like, I got 2 computers back at home with the game installed. Let's go.
And then I was up all night with the bazaar. I'd hear coins selling, like that sound, that cha-ching when you sell something, because you had to keep your character up all night long to sell.
Would you get excited and run and go see?
I jumped out of bed like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I sold something.
What did I sell?
How much money did I make?
You would just laugh at me.
Yeah, she was more, addicted to it than I think I ever did.
Yeah. 16-hour stream days. Not stream days, but play days. Yep. So as much as I beat on EQ, P99 and all that, I did play it like a crazy person. I just find it really hard to go back once you have those quality of life things. It's like when you get flying in a game and then go back, right? Nobody wants to go back.
I don't want to go
Because-
back.
Because
do.
it's awesome.
What's awesome?
Quality of life features.
Oh yes. Oh, absolutely. Like
Mhm.
the spell
Mine's so
gems,
powerful.
like having the ability to filter through your spell gems and also save upon death so that you don't have to rememorize everything again, and also the ability to like save a buff combo or a damage combo. Excuse me, by the way, I think there was a burp that slipped out in the middle of that discussion. My apologies. I love things like that. Like they don't break anything. They're not making the game easy mode. They're just helping you filter your freaking 50 spells in your spell book. So
Just fall off your
easy
bounty.
mode. What are you talking about?
we can. Is everybody here or is everybody AFK?
Bounty. When you come around the corner
think
here,
we're all
don't
here.
fall off.
So player colliders are a thing. So do not rush each other because you will fall off the stairs. So one at a time. Go slow.
Good advice.
It's when you make a fat troll and just sit in the middle.
Yeah, people used to
Stairs.
block the hallway in Kellethan Bank with their big giant barbarian ass.
Oh, watch out for the swinging blade. I forgot about that.
No.
Does it actually hurt?
It
Yeah.
does. Takes
Yeah.
a little bit of
Little bit.
damage.
It won't kill you or nothing.
Oh, jeez,
Don't let it
Louise, I
knock you
almost
off.
fell off.
All right.
Oh, I
Once we
almost.
get once we get here, hang a right and just go down to where Kel just ran. I'll stand here and guide you. To the right. To the right. Go to the right. Man, it looks so much different here than on TLP. Like the red glow. So this, where's it at? This path down here goes straight to Soul B entrance. So if we get a train, just run that way and don't stop. There's no mobs.
So literally here in that red.
Across the
Here,
bridge,
if you
turn,
want to test
do a
it, here,
180.
just test it. Just run down here, and you'll zone over, right there. That way you can test it and you know where it's at. And
Neat.
So when you get to the bridge, do a 180, run down the ramp.
And it's to the right of the skulls?
Yep.
There were skulls.
there's only one tunnel. There's only one tunnel right there.
It's only one tunnel until your character's spinning around because you got stunned.
There goes so.
Everybody practice to run.
I got it.
There was a kobold.
Because
down
when I
there.
panic, I'll forget all of this.
Exactly. I'm like, ah!
What's up? Do you want your
No.
chair, Chris? Or are you gonna do YouTube on the? That's as far as I can go because I'm fat. Yes, I know the cats are being bad. That's my old chair. Anyway, this is the camp spot for now, so Kel can pull to here until we figure out how the mobs are reacting to us before we move in deeper. Oh my god! Oh, I need to be on snare duty. Oh, somebody coming in for something. Bounty Code doing a $25 super chat. Thank you, Bounty. Let the
Howdy.
neckbeard party begin. Woot woot!
Missed myself. Might as well start the night off right.
Thank you very much, Bounty. We are now
Go ahead
up
and get
to
out of the way, you know?
$56 for our daily goal of $100. Thank you very much. We're officially now. I mean, with those two
Not sure where I
donations
should
tonight, we
stand
have
in
hit
this
our
little
minimums for the month, which is
corridor to not
$700
mess
in
myself.
super chats and stickers and everything else. So
Something tells me
we
I
have
should
done
move
the
here
minimums.
for
Thank you
a
very
while.
much for that support. Anybody else who wants to support, it's really simple. You can do super chats and stickers down there in the chat window. You can also do memberships
Are
for
you
$2.99
just
a
using
month.
the AOE mez?
Usually, yeah.
There's also a
I use it
Patreon
often
page if you want to
anyway.
go crazy with what we're doing with Weave in the Void,
Yeah, I guess
which
the
is
best
the
place
live
for
streams
that
on
would be where
Sunday
Conan's
nights,
sitting up on
and
the
of
bridge
course the podcast on Thursdays and the World Map Building. I have a bunch
You
of
can kinda
cats in
see
here
through.
now.
Gives you a little bit of space.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bounty. I appreciate the support, sir. Why did you just turn the light out?
Does indeed. Unless it's behind the pole.
Chris is over here turning the lights out on me for some odd reason.
You can turn the light out.
All right.
Oh my
Everybody
god, I
getting all
gotta.
cozied up in the camp spot.
Oh my god, I gotta remember my buttons in this game. I'm not playing WoW.
Look at that butt crack.
Oh, purr. You want my oatmeal, don't you? All right, I love you
Your
too,
cat
Pippin.
wants oat.
Yes, I have a cat who just jumped on my shoulder. I'm eating oatmeal. She's like, "Ooh, what do you have, Daddy?" You need to take her for a minute, Chris, please. Just until I finish eating. Yes, but she smelled the food and she saw me eating, so she was like, "Ooh, Daddy." What are these conning to everybody? They're blue to me.
Green and blue.
Blue.
Oh, I
Yep.
think we can probably move to the
Green.
bar, probably.
I don't think I've gotten any XP yet. There's some.
I got it under her ear.
Green, green.
All right, me.
Green.
Oatmeal's finished.
That does look pretty cool when he just like runs off and fades into the red, I gotta say.
It's pretty
That
awesome.
looks pretty cool. You know what's funny though? Do you kind of look at these graphics and you're like, realistically, World of Warcraft Classic really isn't that big of an upgrade on the character models.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
I feel like it's not that big of an upgrade.
I think it's
The art style lends itself, though.
The art style is way more, like hold itself for longer.
Also, just the fact that there's way more items that show up as visible cosmetics than in EverQuest.
Definitely that.
Hey, stop
My wife
that,
was pissed about that when she played this game.
You don't like the different butt cracks?
Where's my cape? I was
We
like,
had
Why
the
don't we move
blue
up to the
one, now we
bartender
have
area?
red butt cracks.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna move up, everybody.
We've upgraded from green butt cracks to red butt cracks.
So this will be a slight, a learning, a slight. No, but you're gonna have to learn the zone because if we have to run, it will be a slightly different route. So.
I think if we got to run, we all remain calm and we go in a single file line, and Renfel's at the front. We'll be okay.
Yes, you'll be fine. It's not a long run. We have a monk pulling. We should be completely fine. We have a chanter. We have a cleric. We should be fine. So, just as a frame of reference,
okay.
Right here at this drop off, this tunnel right here leads to the exit. There is only one way out. It is down this ramp, past the trap, and up that narrow, winding little stairway over the lava. So you just got to take your time and don't rush. Don't panic because the mobs are going to be moving the same pace as you. They'll get stuck on corners. It's not that big of a deal. So
also Soul B.
Can we
also
do
you can run
practice run?
You can also run left and go straight to Sol B. That's the easier train route. So just frame of reference. That's the exit to Lava Storm. To the left is Sol B.
Oh, I see.
Sol
There's
B
the little
is
swinging thing.
yeah. Sol B is the
Gotcha.
easy option because it's literally a straight shot down the tunnel and you're home free. So
when you start panicking, look for the cave symbols and run that way.
yes. So down here in this drop off, we're just gonna go up to a T intersection, and then we're gonna hang a left, and then the bar is straight ahead from there. So frame of
near the bar,
reference.
okay.
Yeah, frame of reference to get out is just gonna be come down the stairs from the bar until you hit the tea room and hang a right straight out to here, and then go left and you're out. Do you want us to wait back here, Kel, or should we move in?
We can move in.
Okay. Ooh, there's no mobs up.
Is that bad?
It might be. It might be camped.
So there were no camps. I got them up.
Except there are no camps.
There are on P99. They recognize camps in this game.
Oh, they do in this server. Yeah, you're right.
There are a lot of dead mobs in there, so I don't know if that's camped or...
Wait, we're in Soleil. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, until we hear otherwise, just go ahead and come in here. Go on the back side of the bar because the line of sight will keep things from casting on you.
Everything? What is?
What's the problem?
Got to jump on.
Sorry.
I did a camp check and he's like everything. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work on P99.
No, doesn't.
Are you gonna serve us drinks?
So come back here, those of you who are casters, because you'll get line of sight. Bartender will spawn here, and a few mobs will spawn in the room. But other than that, this is the camp. So Kel's gonna pull a drunkard's pet. I need to start assisting on Drankendor.
Which one are you guys
Cast from back there.
I'm just
Kill the
assisting on
drunkard
you.
first.
on? All right, we're on the drunkard then.
So many spell effects.
I do like, the MMOs don't do the particle effects like they used to anymore, I do actually enjoy the particle effects.
God, the pet looks so much different on TLP. I'm not used to this. I forgot about the pets on P99.
No, I kind of like that pet.
What does it look like on TLP? I don't know.
Oh, they have like elemental forms, so they look a lot
that's right.
different.
That's right. Yep. I got
That
you
was
now.
brilliant. That was like a Nubius cloud type thingy. Trailer park dwarves run around the outside.
The Goblin Drunkard dropped a fire crystal staff that has a shock of fire effect. If anyone that casts magic is interested.
That's a sparrow item.
Hey, Ren.
Yeah. What's up, Teresa?
Earlier when you were showing us like where the different things were, Michael in chat said he explains like he's a kindergarten teacher taking his kids out for a field trip.
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why?
No, they don't need to know.
I've led way too many groups where people are like, I don't understand. Where's the zone line? I'm lost. It's not that difficult. Let me explain it to you
panic.
It's panic, yeah. It's like, let me explain it to you as if you're a 5-year-old child. That way there's no misunderstanding. It's really simple.
To make you feel better, though, I still don't know where the
Yeah,
exit is.
I know. No one ever does.
Nope.
Oh, guess what? Guess what, guys? My daughter. This is how she's explaining it. By the way,
Did she prove the
She got
existence
her
of
first
Lizard
job.
Man? Oh, congrats.
She's
Yeah.
working.
Wow.
She's volunteering at a Halloween haunted house tonight
Cool.
as a scary ghoul.
I thought you were going to say she'd finished her dissertation on proving that lizard men were real and that the queen was actually.
That's next week.
Yeah, that got counted, by the way. We have the tally of how many times I'm wrong going.
Hey, Red.
That she was
Here's
not a
your-
lizard man because she died. She was like,
There's
"You're
your
wrong
dartboard."
again."
There is a dartboard in here. I know.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have the little. Didn't we find one where it was like the goblin's face or something?
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Oh, I got
Yes.
blinded. Never mind. Okay. I literally was
Thought it was shutting down.
the first time I have been blinded in a while. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, oh no, my laptop just died.
Yep. That's a horrible feeling for
It
about half a
is.
second.
Oh yeah, the Runnyeye bar had the gym covered king picture that I said was like a
Yeah,
gimified
so-
dartboard.
Wasn't a real dartboard.
Those have been yellow, by the way, so these are perfect for.
Let the neckbeard party begin.
Choo
I don't know
choo.
if I want. I don't know if I want to be in a neckbeard party.
Yeah, you do.
Only the coolest people are allowed in.
You sure got a pretty mouth, boy.
Where's your
Come
what
on
happened
over
to
here.
your beard pole?
The beard pole is somewhere under the bed.
Oh, jeez, got freaky. Huh?
Whoa.
We're not allowed to talk about that story.
No, that's Super Chat's got a little wild that night.
Dang.
Renfield got drunk with the super chat.
Like Ren's going, I would never ever. How much?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Everything has a price.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys
Nathan
know
was
this.
with you.
Especially when we
No,
get down to the end of the month and
wasn't
you're
there.
trying to hit goal, and it's like anything goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but $1 super chat to a streamer is worth like roughly $50 to a normal person.
You sure you don't have that backwards?
No, I don't. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I did turn it on, Chris. You're welcome. Are you getting? Somebody just did something.
That doesn't apply.
Maduro's coming in for $50 through Super Chat. Woo woo! We hit goal.
Well, they're
Oh.
getting banged up right now. Twitch's like, we need 50%.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
I'm,
get super chats.
Thank you so much
I'm
for
gonna
that,
be switching
Maduros.
over to
Appreciate-
YouTube.
Appreciate
I think,
it.
for sure.
That hit our
see,
goal for the night,
I
so we're
told
good to
ya.
go.
I was thinking about it about a month ago, maybe 2 months
Yeah.
now.
I just gotta somehow get out of the affiliate thing. I don't know how yet.
Chris says thanks, by the way. That is awesome, Maduros. Thank you so much
Sure.
for
It was-
Doing anything?
wow.
coming in, pushing us over.
Thought you
Good to
just-
go! What a
I
way to
thought
end the
you would
month.
just stop
Hoo-yah!
streaming and didn't get anything out of it.
Sorry, I got sidetracked because we had some super chats and I hit my goal already. So that's thank you to everybody.
Woohoo.
Congrats.
And I know you guys were saying something about Twitch. So
Oh, what's
what were you
going
guys saying?
Oh, I was just saying Twitch is they're roughing up their workers, taking the 50% of the cut.
Oh, don't hit me, buddy.
It's I think you and I have talked about this, Nathan. Maybe I don't know how much we've talked about it publicly, but I know I've done my analytics videos every month for the past few months, and I've discussed openly like I don't mind the difference for me between the cut that YouTube takes and the cut that Twitch takes is because a lot of people say that YouTube takes too much, but I look at the
Nah, I
fact
don't think
YouTube.
so.
I don't think they do because they give us tools. And
Yeah.
if this month,
They
by the
promote
way,
your stuff.
I had my first month of more than 1 million impressions on my stuff because YouTube was sharing all my content got shared so much this month.
Yeah.
It was a great month on that front. And the research tools, the SEO tools, the click-through tools, like all of the tools that YouTube gives us, Twitch doesn't give you shit. You don't get SEO
You
value
gotta
from your.
advertise yourself.
Yeah, you got to advertise
There's
yourself.
very little
You
advertising.
don't get
Twitch.
SEO value from that. Oh my
Oh
god.
shit!
it's-
Run!
Run?
Run.
All right, hold
Run,
up, hold
run.
up, hold up.
Everybody stay calm.
Follow
Yep.
Tim. Follow me. We're gonna go down here. Okay, we're gonna tangle right here. We're gonna go through this gate. We're gonna go through this door. Through this door. We're gonna hang a left. Go up these stairs and just go left
They
again.
stunned me. Run. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
You're
going.
good. You're good.
I'll
Come on.
catch up, I'll
Just
catch
go
up.
straight down.
Alright.
Straight down. Yep.
Here we go. We're here. We're here.
And there you go. Do that a few times. Be like cakewalk.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
No,
not
it's
bad.
pretty easy.
Oh, Ren's our hero.
So the
job,
Twitch
Ren.
thing, they take half, and they don't
That's true,
do
Michael.
any promotion for you unless you're a huge streamer, and you got to get big numbers for them to actually put you on the front page. Whereas YouTube
Right.
will automatically share your stuff out as long as it's, especially your uploaded videos. Not so much the streams. Some of your streams get shared out, but the uploaded videos go out into the algorithm pretty regularly. And once you get something that you know is working and it's getting good click-throughs, they'll start promoting more of the stuff that's related to that, and they do a very good job because they're making money off of those videos.
Right.
So they have an
Yeah,
invested
and it-
interest.
Although my numbers aren't correct, it's something to the effect of every dollar YouTube makes off of me, it's almost like that dollar's reinvested back into me to show me to more people. So I really don't mind YouTube taking their cut of 30%. I think that's plenty fair because I can see the reinvestment back into me from them getting that. You know what I mean? I think it's plenty fair.
Yeah, I was saying I'm gonna be canceling my affiliate with Twitch. And moving
Well,
over
you don't have to
YouTube.
cancel it. You can just do what I did, and you can just ignore it and just like not even ignore it. I just don't use Twitch, so it sits there. I have an account. I've been an affiliate for like 2 years, but I don't do anything with the account because as long as you're not streaming on Twitch, that affiliate contract doesn't come into play for anything you do. It only applies to anything you ever decide to stream on Twitch. So if you're just not streaming on Twitch, you can keep your affiliate status and maybe one day go back to it if they ever sweeten the pot. But I just choose not to do anything with them because I don't want to give them half when they don't help me out any. They don't promote me, It's like the first thing I noticed when I went from streaming on Twitch to YouTube, and this is 2 years ago when I first started to attempt streaming, was I went from 2 to 3 people tuning into my streams to like 8 to 12 people tuning into my streams because I was going from being a little fish in a huge pond to being a little fish in a smaller pond, and so there was more discoverability. However, and I think we all know this, but it bears mentioning, it takes a lot longer to get monetized on YouTube.
Well, in 2023, it's going to get a little better.
It is with the shorts.
They haven't even announced it. They haven't even announced the full thing that they're changing to, but they're switching over soon, if they haven't already, to it's practically the same thing it was. 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers. But they have said that in 2023 they're going to lower the bar. And most people think it's going to be like half that or something.
Half that there's like 6 months. You could do that in 6 months, maybe less depending.
Maybe less, depending. Yeah. But yeah, I do like that. I thought when I heard the shorts thing, I was like, you got to get freaking 10 million views in 90 days. It's outrageous. But then I realized it's either or.
Yes.
And once you're monetized, you don't have to hit the other one.
Nope.
So.
Here, I got this guy.
Still seems a little steep on the shorts, but whatever.
I did hear they're talking about 2023 doing the super chats, allowing people.
Also,
Yes,
super
for
chats on
everybody,
shorts
for everybody.
and super chats on shorts.
If you're monetized, you can do all the things: super chats, membership, whatever.
Well, no,
whatever.
I'm saying before you're fully monetized with the 4,000 and 1,000,
I didn't
to be
realize
able
that.
to get super chats.
Oh,
I
that'd be
haven't.
cool. I don't see why not.
I don't. Yeah, I don't see why not either. But I haven't seen that pop up in their official community
I haven't either.
threads.
I did see like when you're monetized, and that's it. You get all the tools. I did see that.
Just bring them on.
But I don't see why not, Sparrow. I mean, they don't like money, or what's the deal?
Right, exactly.
Anytime a company does anything that's makes no sense, that they can make money, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a win-win with super chats. You don't need to be monetized to. What?
I got an app.
We got lots of mobs here, so.
Oh.
I'm just assisting, so. Thank you. Next target.
Uh-oh. Thought my game froze.
Alright, we're just gonna take this one, I guess. Sorry, Kel, unless you were talking about something else, like about the Twitch affiliate contract that I'm not aware of.
Well, from what I understood when I read it, was that I was bound to only stream on Twitch, otherwise I would violate the contract.
No. That's only, that only applies to anything you stream on Twitch. You have to wait 24 hours to share that out anywhere else, but you're not bound to only stream it on Twitch.
Multi-stream is in like your stream is on Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Right. That you can only get that if you get partner status, and then you can negotiate that into your contract as a partner. But it takes a shitload of work to get partner.
Yeah, it wants 75 concurrent viewers average.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah. And my numbers are not huge, but I like to look at the fact that I have reliably been growing since I got monetized in February. And I think I'm going to do an analytics video at the end of this month. Like, I haven't checked the average yet because it definitely declined a little bit. Like, my ad revenue, I thought I was going to hit like $9 a month this month. It's not, but I'm definitely up from, I think I'm over $6 per day. I'm probably close to $7.50 per day. When I did the math about a week ago, it was up to like $8.50 a day, but I know it averages out by the end of the month. But my goal is $10 a day from passive income on evergreen content by the end of the year, and that's $300 a month. Of just having videos that are on the platform, and then
and eventually, if it's not working out this way already, your advertisements on your video content will pay all your YouTube taxes.
Correct.
I don't know how to say it, but
no, they're already they're already doing that, and I have excess, so it's
me too. That's the way it's working out for. I got a little excess, but it covers all my YouTube tax, so I can just pay attention to how many members I got, how much super chat am I getting, and now I know if I'm gonna be able to pay my bills.
Yep.
It's tight, but
it is. Yeah, it's
every month I pay my bills.
It's 4 months for both of us. Like 4 months is it's a real thing.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Seen people like my zombie antics videos a little bit. I'm just
doing good, Muja?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't get numbers like you, but my highest one views is 87.
That's totally admirable, dude. I still get videos that only get like my Star Wars Andor review videos only get like 40 or 50 views. Who cares? I mean, I just like, who cares? Because those are the ones I do for fun.
Yeah, and it's evergreen. So is the zombie video, because that was the limited time event. So
yeah,
that's evergreen. And the good thing about videos, man, you just never know. Like, as your channel grows, I have a ton of videos that like I launched in the first 3 months. I didn't get 100 views or whatever. But over time, they've now some of those videos blew up. You know, get 10,000 views, and
if
you
you
just never know.
if you're conscious about the SEO, as an example, I specifically made one as a test around how to it was the how to get the writing skill in Lord of the Rings Online, right? It's a very specific targeted video that I didn't try to do any promotion with. I made it for SEO value alone because I knew that eventually it would get traffic. And it has sat there for 6 months, and I think now it's up around 700 views or something after 6 months. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but in the grand scope of things, it started out as like a 50 view video, and then over the course of, it gets like 100 views per month. Again, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when those pennies start adding up and you've got 500 videos that are doing that every single month, that starts generating hundreds of dollars of income. And then as your channel grows, you can get into, Kira TV or Josh Drive Hayes territory or Asmongold territory where your videos are getting 100,000 views and you're going to make $400 or $500 off of that one video. But that takes time to build up to.
That's another thing about
shops. That makes the most sense. All right, sorry guys,
seems
I got
to be
super
better
chatted to
about
take a shot. Need to pickle, so and all set up here.
After a while, your videos disappear off of Twitch, other than the clips that you make.
Correct, and that's the other benefit of YouTube is they never go anywhere, and you get evergreen SEO value from that. And it is true, and I think Strife Hayes talked about this in one of his recent videos. Like, it is true that eventually the SEO value of a video goes down because YouTube will start to prioritize newer content of that type. So if you make a video about, so this is why if you look at the example, Lazy Peon right now is doing his yearly, the series is called Lotro in 2022, Warframe in 2022, this game in 2022, that game in 22, this game in 2022, that game in 2022. And the reason is because the versions that he did last year have started to decline in numbers because YouTube will favor newer content. So if someone else has created a, what's this game like? Should I play this game? Is it worth it? And they've made one in the last 3 months versus his from 10 months ago. You have to remake those videos to remain at the top of the pack. If that's your objective, like those guys make videos. So, but for the most part, like I still get really good traffic off of like my I've got a 2-year-old Cyberpunk 2077 video. I've got a 2-year-old Icewind Dale video. They still get pretty good traffic. Nathan's got a video of like the multiplayer for Outward. It's got like 200,000 views or something.
Yeah, and it's just
nice.
It just always is getting views, and it sucks because I didn't. It was like one of those videos I made really fast. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like I didn't put a lot of time and care into it. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever.
Well, there's always a learning curve. Like when I started editing videos.
Yes.
I'm not impressed with.
Dude, I should show you guys some of my videos from like 2011 when I first started using YouTube. And it was just me in front of a handheld camera when I was sitting in Cancun talking about life on the beach and being a digital nomad and writing online and making a living being a digital nomad. Those videos were so cringe and so horrible, but I made a good living, with YouTube back in the day when it was just like it was a library to store your video content. It wasn't like all your money was going through the blog. So we just used YouTube as a platform to stick videos so that we could link it to our blogs. No one ever thought that YouTube was going to be this, money-making thing.
Yeah, I'm enjoying just taking this time on YouTube, learning how to make my videos and do content. And then as I slowly grow and the audience gets bigger, I'll have actual skills to be able to do things.
Here's the number one.
You grow with your channel, and what's cool about it is it works out because your community's growing with you, right? So typically your community that you have at the beginning doesn't mind that you're, you haven't mastered this, that, or the third, right?
Right.
But as you grow and you get better, your audience grows with you, and their expectations are on par with exactly where you are in your journey. You know what I mean?
You'll still have the occasional troll. Like like Nathan and I were talking about
mute
this.
Mute them.
Just mute them.
When they hurt your feelings, mute them. If they hurt your feelings, mute them.
Yep.
You know,
Not
you
worth
go to the
it.
comment, you click the little option dots, and you say, hide this user on my channel.
Yep.
Done. You'll never see them again.
There's also something else, which
Don't let people
is
hurt your feelings, because that will bring you down.
it's
and that
not
makes
worth
you
it.
Less productive.
Yes, but the most important thing is that dislikes are just as valid as likes in the eyes of the algorithm. So
Yes.
don't be afraid of dislikes, because it
Yep.
still means that people are interacting with your video, and that's the most important thing for YouTube, is that you're
It's
being
harder to even see
interacted
them
with.
these days. But you know,
Everybody's got their
I think
add-ons.
it's YouTube Studio is where you can go.
Yeah.
On the app, I think you can go on your phone and see it, if I remember right. Yeah.
You can on your
Ooh,
desktop
ding,
too.
ding,
Grats.
ding, ding.
Congrats.
You're
But
kidding me?
also something that I love to
Yes.
do. A lot of people don't like to interact with
28. Danny.
a lot of people don't like to interact with the trolls in their YouTube comments. I am happy to do so because of the interaction factor. Because every time I respond to a troll, they immediately feel that, oh, I gotta go respond because that person, no, they're wrong, and they'll come back. And every time you get them back on your video, YouTube is looking at that as an interaction, as a view, as money. So I get paid every time I get a troll to come back to my video. So I'm more than happy to interact with the trolls and passively aggressively keep that fire burning.
That's why. So if you can do that and it doesn't affect your performance, you know, and your mental stability, then that works. But if it does, most of those trolls are going to come back no matter what, because they just like to come back and say the same thing every time you mention.
They want the last
they like
word.
to come say the same thing. So if you hide them, they don't know they've been hit.
So
they will keep giving you interaction. You don't see it. You're not. Nobody else sees it, but they can see it. They think that it's viewable, right? So they'll keep doing it, and you still get the hits from the algorithm, even though nobody can even read what they say anymore. That's the beauty of hiding somebody. They don't even know. It shows that the comment's there to them.
Yep.
That's actually the ultimate troll back.
It's awesome.
It really is.
And I love it. I'll get some of these guys on my videos where they'll go 15, 20 comments deep over like 2 to 3 days. And I'm just like, every time I'm just like, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And it's not like I'm making hundreds of dollars, but it's like, I'm going to get 5 cents for this bitch. Let's go. Come on. Leave another comment. Roll the dice. Come on. Let's go. Make Papa some money. Let's get a new pair of shoes.
5-cent shoes.
Yeah. My Kmart Birkenstocks.
Where are you buying your penny shoes at? I might have to go there someday.
How much are penny candies these days?
Not a penny.
Surprisingly very expensive.
Pretty much, Elliot. Then I got married.
AFK, I gotta check on my daughter for a bit. Be right back.
Don't die.
That's morbid.
I mean, it's character in game.
I want to know who comes in here and organizes the goblins' clothes and everything, puts things back on the shelf, etc.
Yeah, it can't be the goblins.
It's not them. No way.
Goblin wives?
They've even got little blankets on their beds. The only goblin I know in real life plays World of Warcraft a lot, and he does not keep blankets on his bed. So, from what I know about goblins, there must be an outside influence.
Yeah. You guys break too much.
AFK check.
Yep. Nice what?
Nathan just like slowly shimmied away.
Shimmied?
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Yeah, I don't even see you in the room anymore.
Oh, weird. I'm here.
Yep,
you
I
popped
see him
back.
in the middle.
If you come stand where I'm standing and you're in third person and you're looking towards it, almost looks like you're in a widescreen format. The way the bar is like at the top and bottom of your screen. So it's like the widescreen letterbox format.
Oh, I see, right there. Yep. It's a cinema scene.
Now we need like the Quentin Tarantino soundtrack.
So is this where I cast fear and see maybe we can pull back?
No.
When does it get to use that? Feels like he never gets to use that.
Oh, when we get to Velius and we're outdoors in the Eastern Wastes, hell yeah, big wide open spaces. That Rygor fort is the perfect place to do fear kiting because we're gonna pull them out of the fort onto the snow, and then fear those bitches and watch them run. I can't wait for us to get to Velius. We're close. We could theoretically probably go to Iceclad once we get to 29.
Yeah.
Because those cougars and stuff are like 30 to 32. I'm gonna go look it up right now.
Actually, wouldn't be bad at this level even.
That wouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go look it up real quick.
Don't go anywhere, Kel. Hold on.
Iceclad
I'm just looking.
Ocean P99.
I was yelling at Bounty for you.
I was picking up loot. I'm like, ooh, a shiny earring.
It's just the monk. It doesn't matter.
I thought he was feigning that thing.
So the lowest level mobs are the snow cougars.
Okay.
And they're 27 to 31.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're literally right at the level we could theoretically start next week in Velius if we wanted to.
Then some
No
Tower
cougars.
of Frozen Shadows.
Oh baby.
At 29, I get my res, so that would be cool.
Don't you normally find snow cougars in like bars in Canada?
Up in Aspen.
Yeah, in Aspen too. Yeah.
You might find some snow cougars in Wisconsin.
That's like there's some. They call those cheese cougars.
Cheetos?
Yeah, Cheetos. Yes. Chester Cheetos.
Tower of Frozen Shadow is level 26 plus.
Ooh.
I'm blinded.
By the light.
Can it technically be blinded by the goblin?
Level 1 is like 24 plus. It doesn't say what the... Hold up. Level first one... Yeah, level 1 is 26 to 31. Level 2 is 30 to 34. And that's the library, which is an awesome, awesome level. So yeah, I mean, we could totally, as if we wanted to next week, we could go. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, that's my bad. I'm reading, not snaring.
Bad pet. Let's get my pet under control here.
Tower of Frozen Shadow. I've never been there.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. It's like a vertical.
Zone.
Yeah, it's a vertical dungeon, and it has what, 8 floors?
8 floors. Yep.
7 floors, it says. And it goes from level 26 all the way up to I think 51.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and each level is like covers a 3 to 4 range spread, so you can start off in your late 20s, and then you just go up, and come back.
We're gonna have to do that at some point.
Oh no,
now,
I think most of us have seen old school content enough, but Velius is where it's at. So
yeah.
Maybe we just plan that next week when Vendini's back. We can just go straight to Iceclad and.
Heck yeah, that'd be cool.
We could go straight to Tower of Frozen Shadow. Just do like the first level. Get our keys for level 2.
Yeah.
Sounds
I like that idea. Something new. Nothing wrong with classic areas like the bar here, but.
And then as soon as we can get everybody to 29, migrate.
Just don't get like ports and reses and
Clarity's burning a hole
all that
in my
good
pocket.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now that's old school quality of
Yeah.
Very true. I just need my AA.
life.
Archbishop says you guys need a Tower of Frozen Shadow on stream. Oh yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed to light up my chat too.
Oh, what's on me? Fire
Have you been
golden?
streaming the raids, Kel, for Velius on TLP?
I was for Kunark a lot. The raids on Velius, it's really tough because you're moving around a lot,
Yeah.
and the guilds ask you not to stream certain things.
Boo.
Hey, Sparrow.
I've been playing a lot
Sparrow.
less too, actually.
Sparrow and Bounty, didn't the newsletter, like, isn't it no longer NDA, the thing that is really soon that is really cool?
Yes, it's in the newsletter. It's
Okay, I thought
actually,
so.
I did a video on it with the calendar.
Perfect. So I can say this then.
About tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow, we'll be playing on the newest pre-alpha session of Pantheon, and I'll be playing with Daimlos, who him and Random Rob and a bunch of them have been maining characters on Thornblade. And while I'm playing with them tomorrow, I'm going to try to set up some day and time where we can all get together. I'm going to play on Thornblade at least once a week, too.
So you're playing pre-alpha tomorrow? Live streaming
Yes.
or behind
I
closed
can't
doors?
stream it, no,
No.
behind closed doors.
Gotcha. Have they confirmed Code Carnage? Because he was supposed to do it in September,
No.
and we're at the end of September.
They haven't. No, they changed. They said it's not happening then. I think they want to do a private session with them where all the devs can be available, as opposed to the devs being super busy because they're handling, community stuff going on for pre-alpha. I think they just want to focus the pre-alpha on the community and not let it be bogged down by also a streamer, etc. So that's my guess. They didn't say that. That just makes sense.
Well, I
was thinking that it's like that's going to be super chaotic. You know.
I think Embers Adrift is announcing their launch tomorrow.
Why do you think that?
Because they made a Twitter post today that says today's the last day to buy a beta package, and tomorrow is a big announcement.
Oh wow! Well, I better get mine tonight then, because I want that price to go up. Because I'm definitely gonna be playing it, so at least once a week, See how it develops.
Massively talked a little bit about their most recent update, and they said the magic system that they've talked about, their alchemy, is not coming in launch. It's going to be an expansion.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts, dude. That hurts because I just know how players are, just like our whole show, right? Our whole show.
I haven't gone and watched. I haven't gone because I don't go watch LOS do her thing because of the stuff.
Yeah.
But Massively did a piece on it and said the most recent update talked about how the magic system that they've got planned is going to be coming later, more than likely in an expansion. So they can't even confirm. They can't even confirm when it's coming, but they said more than likely it's going to be in an expansion.
Probably depends on funds, I bet, don't you?
Yeah.
No magic in an MMO.
Yeah, to me, no magic is a no-go.
Yeah, it's rough for a lot of people. No doubt. That's
going to be a hard sell.
Yeah.
Unless, well, yeah. I guess there's not really none less. I was
used to have magic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what hurts is it was there. It was taken out. You know what I mean? Like,
even just basic magic. Give me a nuke, a heal.
Cool.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It doesn't have to look cool right now. Just give us some numbers and, Isn't there? Here's what confused me. Isn't there asset packs for stuff like Fireball?
Yep.
I would assume.
So there are lots of spell effect asset packs, and I had made for Alpha. I had made over 60 custom VFX, which they were still using up until I think about 6 months ago. the heal VFX that they're using for their first aid, where it has like the green cross that comes up. That's my VFX that I made like 4 years ago maybe. But there are huge asset packs that you can just buy straight off the Unity store. Now they are varying levels of quality, varying levels of, you know, there's also performance issues with all of them because they have to have custom shaders that require graphics programmer, which they don't have. So that's one of the reasons they don't use those, because those do chew up a huge chunk of performance. That's
So
why
it's performance
I,
related, you think?
I guarantee you the reason they pulled Magic out is because they didn't want to deal with trying to make that performance happen.
I gotta get my pit back.
And also it allowed them to very quickly turn around and say, hey, we're going to get a game out within the next 18 months because we don't need a Magic system. So here you go. But yeah, there's tons of asset packs, but they do require customization to make them performant.
But what kind of spell
Are you on
effects
this
are
one?
these that take down a machine? Spell effects should be the least taxing on an
Well,
engine.
I think the problem is it's hanging on a string.
God damn it.
It seems like.
Oh.
So anything additional. Do you remember back when they had a Rico Pantheon? They said like we got to the point where like if we was going to continue even adding the features that are mandatory for a game, we had to do this. I think that they're maybe in a situation similar to that, except for they didn't refactor.
Oh, they have refactored. The individual who's their lead programmer has refactored like 6 times since
The
2000.
code?
Oh yeah, he's refactored 6 times since 2015.
Never mind that. That was
That's
my theory.
No, they have refactored so many times, and he even told them. He told everybody like when they first announced their beta, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm refactoring again when we update to Unity 2022 because I got to get the new skybox in, and I want to add the astrological charts and all, and we're gonna have to refactor again when that happens." So just expect that to be an ongoing, because Unity is going to continue to update, and they some people, I can't name names or say anything, but some people are terrified of like having a version that they lock in place and use for the next 10 years because they want to be able to take advantage of the advances in technology, and so they're always going to refactor every time there's an update, and that's just not
feasible.
It's not the smart way to do things from a project management standpoint. That's you it's no different than doing website development. When you're doing WordPress as an example, once you hit, I'm sure Bounty can speak to this. If you get something that's
I could
working,
speak a long time.
yes, when you get something that's workable, that's the version you use for the next
Yes.
5 years.
You pick a version, you pick the technology, and you stick with it, or you'll never finish the project.
Thank you. I love you. Can I give you a hug?
Sure, /hug.
Watch those hands.
Because that's something that a lot of indie developers have a hard time with, because they're chasing the performance because they don't have the graphics programmer expertise, and so the easiest way to get a game performance is to rely upon the Unity updates or the Unreal updates, and so they're constantly chasing that update, and every time there's an update they have to refactor the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes...
Yeah, we talked about this because I didn't realize that, and I was saying keep up with the new updates or whatever, and that shouldn't be that bad.
It's 4 to 6 months. Yes,
that's a disaster. I was like, I didn't. I just assumed it was like a slight difference. Couple of things may break. You go back, you look what things didn't line up and fix them. I didn't realize it was like a whole new...
It depends. It can change. I mean, one time it might be 3 weeks. The next time it might be 6 months. It depends on how many things it breaks when you do the update.
There's no way you know that until you do it, right?
Nope. No way to know.
Oh my God. Sometimes just changing the new version of Visual Studio to the next version would break my code, and I didn't touch or change anything, and I'd have to go back and refactor. It's ridiculous.
Yes. So this is a major issue with certain indie studios who always want to update to the new version of Unity, and it's more than one studio. So I'm not picking any fingers here.
Yeah.
There are many studios who use Unity who do that, and the reason is because they don't have people on their team who know how to handle the actual optimization of VXF and graphics and so on and so forth. So they rely upon the Unity updates to do it for them. And that means they have to refactor every few months. Because they're terrified to stick with a version because that version might not be the best performant version.
Yeah.
But
And the
that's
only way around that is if it was super custom,
mm-hmm.
right? And then it would be yours.
Yep.
Therefore, it would be more compatible with your language.
Well, that's what Bounty is specifically saying. You
Okay.
pick a version and you lock yourself to that version, and then you customize everything to that version.
Yes.
And that
Don't
just means
keep
for the
changing
next.
versions.
Yeah, it's like
2022.
the better way
On
to
the-
think about it is that Unity, whatever version they're on right now, is a version of an engine. It's Unreal 4. So Unreal 4 went from Unreal 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and to 5. Every time that they do an update, it's like going to a new engine. So you have to make
kind
that.
of the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. It's just on a slightly smaller scale. Because it's not a full engine switch, but it's a updated version of the engine that's going to require everything to get updated to that. It could break all of your assets. It could break all of your VFX. It could break all of your network code. It could break all of your chat server code. It could break all of your authentication server code. It could break all of your payment structure code. It could break so many things, and you're never going to know until you do the update what it's going to break. And yeah, I will 100% come out and say that was one of the major issues that I faced with the creative differences with somebody on the team was they were constantly wanting to refactor, and I was always saying, no, stick with this version, launch this damn game. No, it needs to be, I gotta do that, whatever.
even updating your add-ons that are part of your main code can break it to the point where everything has to be redone.
Hey, that's the
I would
perfect.
yell at my co-programmers that would just willy-nilly always go up and upgrade all the add-ons. I'm like, why are you doing that? You're gonna break it.
A
And
perfect
half the
example
times
of
they did.
this is looking at World of Warcraft. Every time they do a patch, it breaks all the add-ons that people have installed, and that's
Exactly.
the perfect example. And then if somebody out there hasn't updated their add-ons, you have to uninstall the add-on because it's breaking all your things, and your UI won't load, and it's causing lag, and you can't log into the game, and you know, it's
Apparently, the goblin's bathroom is gonna pop soon.
Thought I smelled something.
This bio room pop soon.
Not good. You thought lava was bad to stand in. Lots of tomatoes will grow though.
What did you say the other day? It was corn and
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. When there's a septic leak, you can get you some nice, good ripe tomatoes and corn.
It's those seeds, man. They don't digest easy.
They've been fertilized real nice.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea how prolific tomatoes were till
yeah.
grew a bunch of heirloom this year.
They're almost
and now
invasive.
I probably have 50 little saplings of tomatoes and cherry tomatoes growing all over right now.
It's worth it though. Tomatoes are so good. And they go with so many different things. You can cook them. It's like I like tomatoes as much as I like potatoes and eggs and cheese.
Yeah,
it's like you can do it all sorts of fun stuff.
I canned them for the first time this year.
How
I
many
did
did you end
pasta
up
sauce. How many what?
How much canned tomato goods did you end up with?
Not super abundance. I have 12 like pasta sauce, and I think I did 8 diced tomatoes. I still have enough to do a whole bunch of diced tomatoes, but I've just frozen them, and then I have buckets of green tomatoes that are starting to turn red. So.
But didn't you like harvest like 30 pounds of tomatoes?
More. We did the pasta sauce. We did like almost 50 pounds of tomatoes.
Yeah, so it's just a lot.
Crazy.
From a few plants.
Yeah.
And the cherry tomato was one plant, and it did a whole bushel.
Yeah, one cherry tomato plant was monstrous. Next year, I'm gonna have to trim it back to like one stalk because it was insane. One thing I grew this year that I found is one of my favorite things to grow because I think it's so pretty is eggplant. It's a
Eggplant's another
very
one that you
pretty
can do a lot of.
plant and it's pretty fruit.
I've never done anything. I've never grown one, but I do appreciate that you can do so many things with the eggplant. Very versatile. Stuffed, fried, baked, in a casserole, as a side, boiled. It's pretty tasty. It's kind of
I
like
really only make it one way. I bread it and then fry it, and that's how we have it. I'll
yeah,
have
it's
to pick your brain. What else to do with eggplant?
oh, there's Chris does a lot of different things with eggplant.
Hmm.
We haven't done a lot of it since we moved here because it's harder to get out here, but she was actually just eyeballing yesterday because the pumpkins are coming into season because it's Halloween. But also it's fall, so it's not really that it's Halloween. It's just it's fall season, so we're getting the pumpkins. And they do this thing in Mexico where it's they'll basically you take she's got her headset on, so I can't ask her, but I'll see if I can't get her to do a recipe version of people. But oh, your headset's on or off? How do you do this the sweet pumpkin when you take the pumpkin? Because I know you take the seeds out and then you cut it up into chunks. Yeah. You boil it with water and sugar. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then cinnamon, and you render it down.
Like a pumpkin butter kind of thing?
It's kind of like it's kind of like a pumpkin, but when it gets done, it's just like these caramelized chunks of pumpkin that you've rendered down with sugar and a little bit of water to make it moist until you get it down to that rendered state with the sugar, and then it's just like these caramelized chunks of pumpkin that you can just pick up and just eat, and they're so good. That's an every fall thing here.
I've got to after this pull. I'm gonna take a real quick bowel break.
Okay. Just leave your puppets in the office, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not allowed in the bathroom.
You don't take your puppets with you?
After the last
After the
incident.
last time, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm wishing we had a door on our bathroom because those cats are freaking annoying every time we got to do anything in that bathroom.
Yeah, what's up with cats when you're trying to take a dump?
I know, dude. It's like Chris had no idea until she went on TikTok, because every time I go, every time either one of us goes and sits down, the cats want to climb in your boxers or your briefs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's realized she went on TikTok and started finding videos. She's like, I did not know this was a cat thing. I was like, oh yeah, no, that's a universal cat
so
thing.
Weird. Yeah.
They're like, oh, your boxers are down. I'm not gonna
I
sit in
think
it.
they're worried because they hide their poop. Do you think that has to do with it? They're like, whoa, bro, what are you doing?
Maybe.
Someone's gonna come eat you.
They just know you're easy prey at
danger,
that
you
point.
fool.
You can't run away if you're mid-clench.
Have you ever had a cat that can't I don't know how to describe it. They can't hide. They can't hide their poop. They don't get it, and they just shovel the sand around it. And another cat will come and bury it for them.
Yeah, they're like, you idiot. This is.
They are kind of like, okay, I'm not letting you get us all killed, you moron. I'll do it.
Aw, it's dumb.
It's like they only have the instinct to move the sand around, but they don't know why they're doing it.
Even cats have a village idiot.
This guy can't even cover his own poo.
Guys, Kevin can't do it again.
Alright, I'm gonna stay auto attack on this guy. I'll be right back, guys.
You ran out of poop socks?
Apparently. Used them all up last night.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I made it to 2. I want to.
We didn't make it that much further because Joey had been up for 24 hours by that point, so we made it till 3:30.
Oh my gosh.
I stayed up till later because then I went and watched my Rings of Power. I did my review episode, so I was up until about 5, almost 4:45, and then I went to sleep.
What level did you get?
We didn't even ding. I'm like a bubble away from 71.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, we didn't get a ding. It was it's slow going. But still, we played for 7 hours and got almost a full level. So it's about, at the pace we're playing, it's 6 to 8 hours to get a full level.
Yeah, and it's a lot of content too. A lot of
It's
good
a
stuff.
ton of content. Like, I cleared 500 quests like the other day at like midway through level 73 with my Death Knight. I was like, I've already done 500 quests. Like, just ton. There's just so much to do. I hit a revered faction with worm something accord the dragons today. I'm like more than halfway to 75.
There's a bard in here pulling the whole zone.
Yeah, of course there is.
So its mobs are not happening right now.
It's all good.
None of that now. Or I'm gonna need a coffee.
Oh, I'm not going too late tonight. I'm still recuperating from last night.
Mm-hmm.
There are no more all-nighters planned for a long time for me.
I want 28.
I did two of them.
It's literally empty. So
did 2 of them this week. That was too much. And my eyebrow twitch came back today, so that's how I know it got too much, because my eyes like, what did you do? What did you do, man?
Yeah, I've been a wreck all day, and I ended up having to take some pills for headaches, and just like, I need to sleep. I did get 4 hours, so it's not totally horrible. But
I did like 2.5 in the morning, and then I came back and took a nap at like, I think I slept from like 11:30 to 1:30, so I got like another 2. It's like I've done like 5 hours of sleep today, so it's broken up. Excuse me.
How close are you to 28, Bounty?
I am like 2/3 of a bub.
Oh, you're close. I'm a long way away. I'm only halfway through.
I still have a bub and a half for me.
I keep dying, so I'm falling behind everybody.
I think Bendini's probably 26 still.
I don't know. I think he was 27.
I'm only 2 yellow bubs into 27.
Okay, so I'm a little bit ahead of you. I thought I was the low man on the totem pole, but you're right. Vendini's gonna probably be the low man now, but only by a level, half a level. It goes slow.
Plus, if we're moving to a bit higher level mobs, then he's gonna get more XP, no?
Theoretically.
And is 30 a hell level?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you thought it took a long time to get from 27 to 28? Just wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna be a month at level 30 probably.
You get a lot of
Not
spells,
that
but
long.
you get a lot of pain.
30's not that bad.
30 is pretty bad in just classic. Without Velius and Kunark, oh, it's bad.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Is that my phone? Oh, Nathan, what time's PA happening tomorrow, by the way?
What is the time for that? 'Cause it's in Pacific
It's
time.
1 Eastern.
1 Eastern, yeah, so 12 my time, yeah.
So probably
To
no
7.
EQ2 tomorrow.
No, yeah, sorry, yeah, good
Okay.
call out.
No,
Yeah,
that's why I was just thinking about that. I was like, if that's the case, I'm gonna get to sleep tomorrow. I'm gonna take
Yep,
a nap.
get some sleep.
I'll probably end up watching some movies with Chris tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
Have some us time.
I will not be sleeping.
No, you guys will be.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Getting your money's worth
Nighttime
finally.
cycles. Have that torch ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. Yeah, I can't wait to see all the things. I can't wait to see what it looks like with all the new world updates.
Yeah.
All the new systems, cleric.
Oh yeah, cleric's in.
Go to some place we've been to in previous sessions, but get to see them now.
Well,
in more of their glory.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that. I'll mention it later.
It'll be my first time.
It's a lot of people's first time too. I've talked to a lot of people in the community who are like, my first one. I'm playing with some people that's their first time. Which is a great time to be your first time. I mean, nobody can tell the future. Maybe it's not, but I'm pretty sure. I feel confident.
Like
I feel confident. This is a great time to be the first time.
Yeah.
He looks like he's stuck in a pose.
Now that they've done all that conversion and vinyl and yada yada yada, it's time to get things a moving.
As I have said, it's time to shit or get off the pot. Go, go, go.
Gonna be great.
One of the blessings that Sony or EverQuest team had was that they bought the 3D engine off a third-party company.
Sure.
And then the company went under, so they couldn't update it, do new versions or whatever. So they were stuck. They were stuck with that 3D engine. That's all they had. That's all they could do, and they could just move forward. There was no temptation like there is today to keep going with the newer version, new HDRP, new Unreal Engine 5. So it helped them develop.
Yeah, because you can see there's even pressure a little bit. You'll see comments. Let me put it that way when they stream of people being like, "You need to switch to Unreal Engine 5." Like, no, they the F don't. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everybody just calm down. No, they the F don't.
Stop it.
Yeah,
not only that, but the conversion from Unreal to Unity is much bigger than just a simple
that would
refactor.
Be insane. Yeah,
that would be a year to year and a half of downtime to switch.
You don't even need to be a developer to know that is a big deal, especially an MMO. Good lord, all the intricate little coding and systems and all that. I mean, I would rather just jump into a flaming building. You know what I mean? Like, that's just nuts.
Well, I do know that, at least from our perspective, that's one of the reasons Joey and I decided not to worry about upgrading everything that we've been working on to Unreal 5 was because of the fact that we don't want to have any downtime with trying to refactor everything over. So the version we've been working on for the last year and a half is the version that game's going to launch with. But it's also a point and click game, which doesn't need to have bleeding edge anything. But then we've already made the decision that as soon as we move to the next chapter, it's going to be in Unreal 5.
Right, which makes sense. That's a smart way to do it, you know?
And a classic MMO doesn't need to be bleeding edge either.
No. It needs to be performant. That's my big.
It does.
Honestly, my biggest thing is performant because I don't care so much about art style as long as I cannot stand the way P99 performs because it's janky, it's slow, you can't adjust turn speeds like you want to, and it's just there's always it's old, and that's just a reality of what it is. And I played a man, I can't even remember the name of it now, and thankfully I can't. There was an indie dev who was doing like a survival game, and I'd had him on my show, my Mondays and mmorpg show, so I went and tried their game. Oh, I think I could say the game. I think it's called Karth. It was like a survival game where you like start off on a beach and anyway, it was a Unity thing. They had a open alpha thing on Steam. I went and downloaded. I lasted less than 5 minutes and just logged off and told the guy I was like, kudos to you for building what you believe in, but I can't support this. Like it's the most jankiest piece of I've never seen. It was so bad. Like the controls were just complete wonkiness. There was complete unresponsiveness on all these different features. There was nothing telling you how to do anything, and it was quite possibly one of the worst things I'd ever played. And it was like, why would you? In what world would you want to have this be playable by people? Like you're just shooting yourself in the foot. You've got to have a game that at least has basic performance down so that you're not getting, 5 frames per second. Um,
Yeah.
it's
I agree with Karasamir on Nathan's channel there saying great MMO is a good community always. I totally agree with that. It can be the jankiest game and still have a great community. You're going to have a great time. Like it needs the numbers. Like you need a good community
to have
with
a
the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes. We have had fun and I don't know how many MMOs that stunk because we had a group and a good group of people.
Yeah, I had fun in every MMO we've played on MMO 101, except for Guilders 2.
so I would counter that and say that's mostly true, but I will say there was a point in time, maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when as much as I wanted to like Project Gorgon, the performance was so fucking horrible that we couldn't play the game. And it was like if you
we
can't,
had fun.
but hang
what
on,
game?
but
Project Gorgon.
I played years before you played.
Oh
And
yeah, it used to be really rough. Yeah.
the
It used to be really rough.
the city was so bad that if you had more than 20 people in the city, you couldn't move your character because the frames were so bad. When
It
a
was
game
bad,
when a
yeah.
game becomes unplayable, no amount of good community is going to save it when it's not even playable.
Well, it has a great community now.
Yeah, they
say.
fixed it. Yeah, and they knew they were going. I think the majority of the fans back then was like, okay, it sucks right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's very, but they're gonna fix it, and they did. It's very
such a
performant
quirky, funny game. Like
now. It is.
if you want a game that doesn't take itself too seriously and can even make fun of itself and its tropes and things, it's hilarious.
It does a lot of things right too.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of little things that are just totally unnecessary that they put in the game just to make it fun.
Like the animal
the
changing is
role-play
ridiculous.
I'm not a big fan of the animal thing.
No, but it was funny,
But it was funny. A lot of things in the game, they're not for me, but I appreciate them anyway because they, they're, they're doing something the same but also different with classic MMOs. So I love that roleplay thing where like it would randomly assign you a roleplay thing like. You can't help, like Sparrow got one, you can't help but count everything you see. Please roleplay this with your friends. Like, I love the little things like that are just so good.
That's so like D&D.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very fun.
It's not for me. I do think that game, because there's a big confusion. People are like, oh, the old EverQuest devs, and maybe there was some, but actually that was the Asheron's Call, wife and husband. And so I didn't play Asheron's Call, so I think some of the style is lost on me, but I still appreciate it.
Yep.
The courage to think outside the box is great to see.
They really did. Having rhinos in dungeons that surprise you around the corner, that was hilarious. And we all died, getting rampaged by rhinoceroses in a dungeon.
Yeah, in the middle, it didn't even make sense, actually.
No.
It was just, I think the asset was just available at that point in development, to be honest.
Well, I'm glad they got the performance fixed because that was the big thing when I played, and I did play about 3 years before you all played, and it was so bad that I played it with Punkshoe and Def, the guys from I forget the name of their YouTube, Battle Axe Theater. I played it with those guys, and we did it for maybe 6 to 8 weeks. We played together, and they did a whole series on it, and we had a lot of fun over the 6 or 8 weeks that we played. But anytime we would go to the main town, it would become an unplayable piece of shit, and it would just make it to where we just avoided ever going to town because it was so bad.
Yeah, it was rough. I played back when it was in early, whatever they even called that, alpha, beta, I don't know what they called it, but at the beginning. and
Get
it was
these
rough.
off for me.
Do we need to go hit that one? Yeah, let's start smacking him around.
Just get some heals.
Paul just came in my chat and said, every time I tune into a P99 stream, there are goblin butt whoopings going on.
I know, we've gone from the blue ones to the regular to the red.
Multicolored goblins.
What can we say? We've got to type.
Somebody had a butt crack fetish.
We need the booty song. Who's got the booty song ready and queued up on YouTube?
Bartender's up. I'm trying to mess it.
I'm almost out of mana.
Okay, I gotta get rid of this pet. It just keeps breaking. And I can't mez it now. Dang it. I can't mez it. Somebody could grab it. I'm gonna try and root it.
Man, he came back.
Gosh.
Oh, he'll have aggro until he's dead. I'm rooting it.
Of a smidge.
Fraction of a smidge. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a bub still, so it won't be till next time.
The night is young.
I'm almost halfway through 31.
Not for the all-nighters. I won't be making it too late tonight.
What?
Sparrow says the night is quite old.
Is it that time already? Oh my gosh.
I am.
Gosh, emergency book meeting.
So, isn't this tonight where we skipped the hour ahead?
What are those? Where are those at,
It's
Kel?
actually soon. Oh no.
It is soon, isn't it?
They
we're
put it
falling
after
back.
Halloween
We're falling
now.
back, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
Kel.
so hey,
yes.
extra hour of gameplay.
Get an extra hour that
dang
day of
it.
streaming.
No, we're not playing
Please
it on
land on a Friday.
Yeah,
Please land on
No,
a Friday.
it's always Sunday.
It's always Sunday.
Oh, it's always Sunday.
I'll take those pants, Kel. No one else. Oh, never mind. You can use them. Never mind. I thought you had better, and you were saying, "Do you want those?" No, they're better for you. They're better for you.
I remember I worked at a restaurant, and like it was like an overnight shift. So like when the time would change,
They don't have any
fall
weight.
back an hour. We got paid per night. Like there was no hourly rate. You just got paid under the table. Here you go for working tonight. And I remember people would complain to the owner. They'd be like, "Hey, we're not going to get paid extra. We're working a whole extra hour." And he'd be like, "No, but if you stay here long enough, you'll get a free hour of pay next year when it springs forward." I was like, "Dude, that is hilarious and awesome."
See, John Porter knows.
So don't quit. So you get your hour back later. Did those drop here, by the way?
Yeah.
No.
What?
The chain legs didn't. I just can't. They're too heavy for me.
Why am I hearing mobs?
The ones I got are better. Can anybody else wear them?
They have +5 stamina.
I mean, if there's no takers, I'm wearing patchwork legs, so I will take upgrades.
I'll give them to you. Yeah, because mine, I've got some pretty good ones here. What I'm wearing, so got those black ice leggings.
Not to sidetrack anybody, but I put the booty song up in our Discord for future listening.
Is that for a dangle dance or?
Man down! Man down!
What? Bounty.
He's getting sidetracked by the booty song.
Apparently. Okay. Remezzing.
drunkard is packing a wallop. He's got a staff. That's why. That's probably that proc stick. That's what all the ladies say when.
Out of mana, guys.
Okay, we'll try and kill it quick.
Yeah, the guy AoE nuked or something. All of a sudden, 3 of you guys are like one leg in the grave.
That's probably that proc stick that does like the.
That's 1 foot in the grave.
That's on me pose. We say leg.
Yeah, it's this is an AoE staff. It's the Shock of Fire stick. So he definitely hit us with an AoE.
Yeah, it hurt.
Bloodied my nose.
What?
A little bit.
He hit me so hard my nose burst and started bleeding.
Ew.
Attempt at role playing.
Although tonight I would say the night would still be old, even if I was playing WoW, because I'm pooped.
Oh, I'm
That's
done.
me.
Like I might.
Yeah.
I got about 20 minutes in me, and my tank of gas is done.
Really?
Yeah.
It's starting to get cold here. I'll tell you what, I get depressed when it starts getting cold. So
Oh, I love cold weather.
I'm gonna be struggling for the next month or 2.
Like for reals?
Yeah, I get seasonal depression for some reason when it gets
Really?
cold. Like I like don't want to wake up. I'm sad for no reason.
Well,
I
you'll
get
have
like that February, March.
you'll
That's
have
how I am.
you'll have plenty of raids to tank, Nathan. So you'll be sidetracked.
Yeah, hopefully. It usually goes away once it sets in. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. It's winter. It goes away.
I'll just send you more.
Actually, Christmas is what really makes it go away. Start getting close to Christmas. That's my favorite. Like getting presents for the kids and everybody's all excited. I love Christmas.
Christmas is
after Christmas that I get the downers.
Oh yeah, after Christmas is rough.
Yeah.
But I get hyped about it because I'm like, all right, we're screwed. Let's get some stuff done. You know, it gives me some energy.
God, I wouldn't mind coming up for the holidays this year because it's been 2 years because we came up in 2019, 2021.
To Colorado?
No, we visited my sister, but then we spent a month with my brother and the family at the ranch.
Oh, I thought
right
you said Colorado,
right before COVID hit. My sister's in Colorado.
Montana.
So...
He's in Montana or something, right?
No, he's in Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. Oh man, I got it all mixed up. I don't know why I was thinking that.
I think they wish they could live in Montana, but that place is a freaking fortune.
Montana Ranch. I think that's why I thought that.
It's a ridiculous amount of money to live in Montana right now.
Is it?
Oh yeah, this Yellowstone show made it into this like it's everything's millions and millions of dollars to buy anything up there now.
I didn't know that.
And then Colorado got super expensive because the weed industry just made it into this mecca for the industry, and so real estate skyrocketed.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's bad. Cost of living in Colorado like quadrupled within the last like 10 years. The weed industry did a lot of good for that state. Like nothing but positives. Just crime went down. Tax, they were getting tons of tax money from all the revenue, so they're building new roads, new schools. They reinvested all the money back into the state, and for the most part, it's all been really, really positive. I think the only negative is there were a lot of people who initially came there because it was like, oh, we can go to Colorado and smoke weed now legally, and then they got there and the cost of living went up, and then they all became, a lot of them became bums because they weren't able to support themselves when the prices skyrocketed for cost of living.
Well, yeah, there's not much you can do. It's not like you can just be like, okay, I'll just take out a 4th job. You know what I mean? It's not much you can do.
I bet your cost of living in Florida just went down.
But tis.
Did you give?
Was it bad? I haven't been keeping up on updates.
It depends. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was depending on where you live. We have friends who are there, and they didn't have any issues other than the internet went out. But they are a pretty decent apartment complex, and they were taking videos and pictures this morning of the destruction around them, and like there are places that got completely wrecked.
Yeah, we have friends that live there. They actually went out of state to Alabama to wait it out, and then but their eldest daughter stayed because she works in corrections, so she had to with juveniles, so she had to stay through the whole thing.
Anybody heard from Minus lately? He's down in there.
No.
I'm gonna check on him right now.
Yeah, I actually sent him a message earlier, and I haven't heard back from him. So.
There. See if I get an update from him. Minus has secretly been my little cringe pony writer in the background. He's written a bunch of skits for Cringe Pony season 2.
No.
Yeah, like just like ideas, being like, it'd be funny if this, it'd be funny if that. And I'm like, dude, I love it, I love it, I love it. Writing it down.
Get out of town. That's awesome.
I've done a few of them already.
Are you gonna tell which ones?
No, I better keep it a secret. Because
Okay.
they're all good for like you don't realize what's happening until it's happening.
Somebody's XP bar is very, very yellow.
Less than a fraction of a smidge?
Without a magnifying glass, I don't even think I see any gray.
Whoa, are we running out? Or what's going on?
You can handle this.
It's only 2.
What?
It's only 2. Oh, Kel might die though.
There's a few, more than 2.
Oh, I only saw 2.
Oh boy. Let's see, maybe this one could be a pet for a minute. Nope. Oh great.
On the one that's on Sparrow, one of them, Fire Goblin.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No, you're good.
No way.
Oh yeah.
I'm spam healing you as best I can with bounty, spam healing you as well.
Okay, it's gonna be rooted, so.
Now they're on bounty. Gotta get them locked down.
We just switch over to it, I think. Is it locked?
You should definitely switch to the wizard, Nathan, because it's gonna nuke the fuck at everybody.
Oh yeah, I forgot the wizards did that, yep.
And I'm out of
Okay,
mana.
I got a pet now.
OOM. That spell's screwed. Sparrow's go! Purple Club, she Purple Club.
No, I'm dead.
That is a yellow wizard. I'm gonna train.
Sparrow.
What is it? / consent.
I'm moving to the
Ella's
zone
here.
line, so if you're gonna come with me, now's a good time.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. It should be consented.
Yep, I've got it.
Don't backstab me while I'm running, you little bastards.
Keep running, keep running.
I got stunned there, and they were backstabbing.
Oh, we're going up steps, is that right?
Yep, steps go left.
Okay, okay.
Go to the zone line. There's gonna be mobs along the way because I was pulling a train. Oh, I got poisoned at the zone line with like 10 hit points. This is gonna be fun.
Ooh, there's a bunch there, yep. Right at the zone line.
Let's see if I actually survived.
I didn't know they did that.
Dead on the other side.
I had 2.
I have 130 hit points, and I'm poison dotted.
And if I go to common lands, though, we could find ourselves a cleric.
Tis a possibility.
Uh-oh, I got
Oh, there's a kobold here. Fuck. Zone. He's red.
Yep,
Red.
Zone back. Oh boy, we're ping ponging now.
Yep.
Oh no.
Deathloop.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
What a way to end the session.
And no, I'm almost dinged.
How's it look on this side?
We're clear on
Did you
this
die,
side.
Cal?
I sure did.
Aw. Any other takers?
I got your corpse to the zone line, though, so.
Yes.
Thank you. You're awesome. Yep. All right. Is it just the two of us then?
It
Just
is.
the two
Okay.
of us. Lying on the floor. Just the two of us. We'll be dead because of you. Just the two of us.
That wizard was.
Yeah, he
wow.
was yellow and he was nuking the crap out of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bounty.
Yes.
This mass of bodies right here is not what it looks like. That was not what it looks like.
Yeah, we died, really.
We just fell that way, huh?
I fell over.
Wow.
Ice.
Bunch of crazies.
Baby.
One more level
I
and
don't know
can
where I'm
res.
going. At least you didn't de-ding.
Right. I'm literally probably 10 XP away.
We'll get your ding.
I don't know if I have any plat on me corpse. I'm not sure
Someone's
For
got
the-
money.
if a
Yeah.
res.
Yeah.
I've got some. I think I went to the bank. but
I have a
got
bunch
some
in the
on me.
bank, but it's in
I
the
have
bank.
5 on me.
I got 60 on me.
That's good enough.
That should be plenty.
Yeah. Yeah. Got in a little over our heads, and now I'm naked.
Sounds like the story of many a. Well, yeah, we won't go there.
I'm about halfway through 31 now.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna take this moment to brush my teeth. I'll be back in a few.
They might not see it with all the main chat going, selling stuff.
Yeah, I'm /who-alling clerics as well.
Look at you. You're a pro at this.
I die a lot.
Life of a
Thanks
monk.
dying a lot too, just so everybody knows.
That's true. He does.
He does
Life-
practice a lot.
Life of a puller.
Monk drama.
Monk drama.
I fainted.
When I make when I make a scar monk, I can just eat my corpse though when I get back to it, right?
Oh, there you go. Perks.
Oh, that's good.
Perks, benefits.
I made
If we
my
can't find a
smelling
cleric, we
salts.
might just wait till it's daytime to run anyway, because I can't see crap.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can. If you can, you can go, but
I don't know where I'm going.
it's like a black nothingness all around me.
Do I have a spell for that? Probably not. Do the illusions work to give you the proper sight?
Maybe.
Let's see. Would half elf?
They get some sort of vision, I believe. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's self only. Poop.
Rip.
Can you see in the dark, Red?
He's AFK.
Well, if you can see, I think all we have to do is hug this left wall to get his neck too loose.
Okay.
Just yell at me if I'm running into anything big.
Well, you can follow me if you want to, because I can see.
Yeah, the follow does work pretty well as long as you don't get stuck on a tree.
Yeah, it is pretty dark. There's the bird sounds I know and love. I don't know if I'll see like the zone. Will you recognize it when we hit it?
If you just hug the left wall, it like takes you into the zone line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. Do you guys remember that old game called Myst?
No.
Yep.
It was like a adventure, like a point and click game. I do remember hearing about this, but it was a long time ago. I just assumed it was dead. The MMO is getting a brand new age this weekend. New
Wait, so
expansion pack.
they made a Myst MMO?
Yeah, it was called Uru Live.
Oh, I didn't know that. I remember the original Myst game.
Yeah.
That came out on PC. I didn't realize they made an MMO out of it.
Yeah, they did based
Oh,
on that lore.
wow. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It was like one of the first CD games because it had
Yeah.
so many graphics that wouldn't fit on floppy, so they had to release it on CD.
And it had like you would like click a certain thing or solve a
Oh
puzzle,
my
and it would turn to like
gosh.
a cinema scene with like real actors.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
I can't see Cal.
Yeah, it's literally just pitch black for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I can't see anything.
till daytime.
2/time. See what time it is.
Okay. It is game time.
12 a.m.
Yep.
So about 15 minutes.
You got a full night to go through. It's Pantheon Dark.
At least they get torches.
Yeah, if only I didn't have a corpse run to do.
There's corpse runs in Pantheon.
Creepy music.
All right, so Vowlet says he thinks Sparrow's just pretending to be dead in P99 while she's secretly playing WoW.
What was that?
Vowlet is saying he thinks you're actually playing WoW while pretending to be dead in P99. This is
Valis,
just
you said you wouldn't tell.
Wait a minute. Looking at her Discord profile here, it says
What?
playing World of Warcraft Classic.
What? I thought I turned that off. I mean, no, that's weird that it would say that.
I think she just minimized the game by accident.
Oh, that's what it is. It's just in case it gets a patch, you know.
Right, it's just running in the background.
Right, running in the background for patch reasons. Yeah, that game Myst, the original Myst, was really popular.
Buddy of mine and I played
Yeah.
that together when we were younger. His dad was heavy into Mac. He was a graphic designer back when Photoshop was, only on Macs, and that game was built with Macs, and so his dad got it for him, and we would go to the office and play that on like Sundays after church. And I remember that being that game took us like a whole summer. It was like that was
Oh
what we
yeah, it
were
was
focused
hard.
on, because it was just puzzles, and that was back before the internet. So it's like
Mhm.
the only way to learn, you either figured it out on your own, or you went and got like a prima game guide or whatever,
Yep.
um,
Or your friends.
or your friends. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was, we were in our probably early teens. That would have been 93, 94, something like that. So early
Yeah, that sounds
teens,
right. Yeah.
and
I had
like,
a I I had a buddy at school, and he was like a Myst, like ultra nerd. That was his favorite game of all time. He freaking loved it. He knew everything about the game. So I didn't want to be spoiled, but if I got stuck for too long, I would find that guy and be like, "Hey,
well, they did
talk
some
about
cool
Myst."
stuff. Like I love the fact that the brothers who worked on it did like the green screen work, and they put themselves in the game, and they had like it had actual people's faces in it. Before they did that was like before Wing Commander 3 came along and did like the whole we're gonna have real actors doing actual acting mixed in with video game footage. Um, it was so cool to think back on the way we reacted to that. It was like you're actually seeing someone's face in a video game. And yeah, it's pixelated a little bit, but it was an actual face with real dialogue, and it was so cool. Like, oh my God, voiced video games? What? And now we have these, cinematic experiences that are amazing. Like, I think the coolest game I've played in recent years from a visual storytelling perspective has either got to be Red Dead Redemption 2 or God of War, or perhaps Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Those three games all provided me with a good solid like 60 hours of just cinematic storytelling that was just amazing. I played all those games twice all the way through, would happily play them a third time. Just amazing to think that they've come from Myst, which was a scene by scene game where you didn't have an avatar. It was just first person, and you literally loaded scene to scene. Um, but the visuals on that game were so good for its time, and the puzzles were just so freaking hard. But the music was awesome. Mm. Mug 'em. What do we do? We mug 'em.
Pitch black.
I actually muted myself when I said that. I felt like it had a really cool looking world too for the time.
Okay. Are we just following this wall? I'm scared.
Great question, my good sparrow. I don't know.
I mean, I can see right here, but I don't
Yeah,
know if it's
just right here is where I can see too. I think it's some sort of magical glowy.
Yeah. To
Why
see
don't you
those
open your
spot.
map? Find out where you are on your map.
Can I
Using
ask
the
a
map.
question of your community, Nathan? I didn't know if you're in the middle of talking to anybody.
No, not right now.
Is Warmain a private server for Wrath of the Lich King?
I thought we had to follow the wall, Kel. I don't
It
think we
is.
want to take a road.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look it up. If somebody doesn't answer you first.
Yes.
I'm not walking into the black.
I know. It's horrible. But
Yeah,
this
it
is
is.
where we stuck to the wall.
It is a
Is that?
is a PVE leaderboard, a PvP season called Frostmourne.
Well, I can therefore answer Wacka Nerd's question very
Perfect.
easily. I don't. So the Raven Syndicate is the gaming community that my brother and I have spun up, and the reason why we went with the official servers is because we don't support unofficial servers for games that have live service. Now, if it's a dead game like Star Wars Galaxies, happy to support the emulators. If it's officially recognized like P99, happy to support it. But when there's a live service game out there, like with Wrath of the Lich King or the Blizzard servers themselves, I will not support illegal servers because as an author and as a content creator who wants people to buy my products and play my products so that I get the monetary benefit, I will only support actual live servers for intellectual property that's being actively developed. That's why we don't do any sort of those private World of Warcraft servers. But it's, P99 is a different thing because it's officially recognized. Star Wars Galaxy is a different thing. It's a dead game. Vanguard Saga of Heroes, different thing because it's a dead game. But yeah, we got to go with the official stuff. And also, I think that we should just support the developers for World of Warcraft because whether you agree with Activision Blizzard or not, they're not the people who are actively down in the trenches like developing the game. Like those developers are making amazing content for people to enjoy and that deserves to be compensated.
Yeah, now I did make an exception for one game. I believe the same things. I think if it's got a live server, and you should probably support that, just because that game won't exist if it doesn't get support. For one thing. Now, I did make an exception recently for Dark Age Camelot, but that's because I'm anticipating their official classic server that's not out yet. And in the meantime, I'm playing on
You're
a
jonesing.
private server, which
Yeah.
is classic. I'm jonesing. I just want to, and plus I want to practice. I want to knock the rust off before, because a ton of you in the community are going to hit that with me hard. And I would like to know what the heck I'm doing and remember everything. So I'm playing on it just
Bring it,
once a
Cal.
week. But once the classic server comes on official, I will move immediately to that. And I'm paying Dark Age Camelot a subscription fee, even though I'm not playing it, to support them, since I am technically enjoying their product on a private server, but they're still getting my $15 a month.
Side note, I just looked at Kel's stream. Is that really how black it is on your screen,
Mm-hmm.
dude? Oh my god, that's horrible.
Redonkulous. We.
I don't know the answer to that. Maybe you do, Renfell. Diablo 2, the mod servers, does Diablo 2 offer a, because like I don't know, because I know like back during that time frame you could host your own server, and that may be different than a private server. I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know enough about that to have an answer.
Yeah, I don't either. But back in the day, that was a common thing. You could host your own server, and that was completely legal because you still had to buy the game to play on it.
Are we supposed to be at this water?
I'm coming out. You guys are close enough. I can come out and track
We're
you.
in water now.
Why are you
How
in
did that
water?
happen?
Where are you? What zone are you in?
This really dark one.
Well, yeah, lava storm, common lands.
No, not. It's not lava storm.
Can you do / hit enter and it'll tell you what zone you're in?
Are you with me, Kel?
Yeah, he's right behind you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You're in Nectalos Forest.
Yes.
Is
that's the one.
Is your sense heading up?
Yes.
Just go north.
Well, it's daytime now, so I can actually see things.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You're
the
good
sun's
then.
coming up.
Did you guys get a res or not, by the way?
No.
No.
One more level, guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't lose XP.
And this way I can like bind myself at the zone line, and even if we wipe, I can res us.
Well, if our bodies are there.
Right. I can also probably maybe gate out if things are going south.
Mm-hmm.
No, we want to go north. Going the wrong way.
Where to go?
We're going the wrong way. We need to go north.
We might be getting a res here.
Oh, thank God.
Somebody just happened to come by and say, "Hey, you need a res?" I was like, "Yes. Can you help?"
Sweet.
Said they're getting on one of their other tunes, I believe.
Cool. We'll just find a safe spot and can't sit there.
What's your full character kill? Yes, sir. Was that the Shade character? Did you confirm with them? Mujin, did you get confirmation with them?
Said, "Sure, let me get on Elena."
But was that Shade who said that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Because I went to reply to them, but they were already offline, so.
You know, logging out in front of us.
Oh, Renville, I meant to ask you this a while back and I forgot. So we had the death and stuff. Do you know, because it's something I've always heard about, but I don't know how the mechanics work in it, and maybe you do. Lord of the Rings Online offers or at least they used to. It was called like Monster Play or something. How does that work?
It's essentially, it's kind of like its own little, it's PvP, but you don't get to do it with your regular player character. It's with the monsters. You can go be orcs and wargs and goblins and so on and so forth, and you can be elves and things of that nature. But it's a separate sort of game within a game that has nothing to do with the actual Lord of the Rings online game.
So like I thought it was like you could go on and play as an orc, but you'd still be fighting other people on their character, but not that. That's not.
No, players are transported to this area called the Ettenmoors, which is a consensual PvMP player versus monster player, but it's the Free Peoples versus the Forces of Angmar. So when you play, you can be orcs or you can play for the Free Peoples, but it's tricky because the way they do it, unless they've changed things, only VIPs get to be some of the Free Peoples, and the Free Peoples are like the good guys. Otherwise, you're playing as the monsters, which are like the Uruks and the Wargs and Orcs and spiders and so on and so forth. I've not done enough of it to be an authority on it because I just don't like PvP. But it's a one zone area and it's entirely optional, consensual. So but it's not with the characters that you play. It's not with your actual characters. They have their own special characters. Separate. Yeah, which is why it's a game within a game because it's not the characters that you play in the actual MMORPG.
Totally separate thing.
Yeah, it's a completely separate thing.
I think we need to get out.
Do we need to zone them?
Yep, zone it. I don't know where those came from.
Everybody run this way. We're here.
Bounty code okay?
Nope.
Bounty?
Where's you going? Bounty, where you going?
I don't know where to go.
There's only one tunnel. You have to go down.
He's dead.
It's not far. It's not. You don't have to run down a hallway or nothing. Hardly. Did Bounty die?
Looks like he died.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's the thing about these games too. Sometimes you have to.
Where did that train come from?
It came from over here, I think. It ran out over there. Wait, is that where we went? No, wait, sorry.
Somebody ran past us. Somebody zoned it. Now he might have detained.
Oh, so this is Isri. So Shade was Isri, who used to help us out at the very beginning with her druid. And this is her cleric that she's bringing.
Get a res then.
So you know this person? That's
Oh yeah,
cool.
Isri used to hang out with us when we first started playing like 4 or 5 months ago. She was hanging out, porting us everywhere, giving us buffs and stuff. Took us down into the Warrens a bunch of times.
Was she the wolf or whatever?
She's a druid. She can be whatever she wants to be, yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. Also, it looks like there's a new area that was added that I wasn't familiar with in the monster play called the Sundering of Osgiliath. So there's more than just
That is
Ettenmoors.
ogre. That person was large.
Is that the first ogre you've seen?
That was a big woman ogre. I don't think I've
Yes.
ever seen a woman ogre.
They're quite hardy.
And attractive.
One of a kind, that's for sure. Take an eye with a certain sort of niche.
Only a mother can love.
Something like that, I guess.
Had enough rouge on.
Did you not appreciate its changed male bikini?
The green lipstick.
Yeah.
I am gonna have to call it quits here, though, guys. Once we get all this sorted out, I'm passing out here in my chair,
Heard that.
and I got a 6 a.m. wake up, so I gotta.
This is what happens sometimes when you play an old school classic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Go to
right. We
bed
do
at
have
9 o'clock.
early wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
people are dead for half the stream.
It will be my first YouTube stream though.
What will be? When?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, what time?
8 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
cool.
start at 7 a.m. on Saturdays.
Let
We
me...
do EQ
Nice.
TLP.
Can we get Kel's YouTube channel shouted out? I'm not sure. If
I don't
have.
know that I have it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I need
Hold
to
on.
follow it.
Wait till you see the follows on this channel, guys.
Enormous.
Well, you're about to get a few more.
Asman is going to be blushing the percentage of increase you're about to get.
200,000%.
Exactly.
All right.
Ooh,
This
I like
bad
their
boy
armor.
some subscriptions.
Okay, so what's the channel, Kel? One more time.
He linked it. He linked it in the P99 Discord.
All right, I'm dropping it in my YouTube chat for
Got
people
it.
to go follow Kel.
Yep. I just first.
First.
Go.
All right, I threw that in YouTube chat.
Well, we all got to start somewhere. My channel's only at about 15 for YouTube, so.
I hit 155 today.
Wow,
Congratulations.
congrats.
Thank
Yeah.
you. All these little baby YouTube channel people.
Bounty, can you corpse me?
I got a res Cal. Check
Nice.
your...
Just so I can drag you down here to where she's at, Bounty.
96%
What do I
res,
type?
no less.
Forward slash. Never mind.
Nice.
She's gonna get you from there. Never mind. She's got you.
Nice. Thank you so much, Isri.
Thank you, thank you.
What a lucky pass by for us.
Yeah. Oh, I feel lucky.
Well, Ren,
with
my
that,
XP bar is all yellow. You sure we can't kill a couple?
If you think it's just a couple, I am like dead on my feet here.
Yeah, let's grab a cup.
I can hang for 10 more minutes. Let's do 10 more minutes.
All right, let's get
I,
it.
I will take a screenshot and show you what it looks like.
It's all good. I got 10 more minutes in me.
I'd like to see the screenshot.
I still have...
There it is. Look at the beautiful yellow bar.
It is beautiful. We must complete this task.
That's true. That is
Thank
full
you.
yellow. That is
And
I
that's
need
with the
buffs.
res.
How
So
long
thank you
does
for
that
that res.
death buff last? I forget.
So what
got
that
death buff. I can't move.
what that means is we just need to pull some mobs down here.
Wait till I can at least run.
No, you're good. Sit right there.
What
Until
about
you guys
bounty
train me.
Yeah, just stay put.
Can bounty code move down at all?
I can't seem to move.
You're encumbered. 'cause
You're
you got death.
res sickness.
I'm encumbered. I got 91 of 1.
Yes. That's what I was saying.
Oh,
I see how well you listen to me.
what? Somebody
Good
tell-
God, man, you have to use Yelp.
Y'all, yeah.
Yelp. It always makes me think of Horton Hears a Who. Yelp.
So where did I start running? This is where I was running down the hall.
There's only one hall.
Go down.
I'm in the hall. I died in the hall.
Go down.
Should have went down. Right
Where I
there.
am,
I ran
Bounty.
up.
Yes,
Yep.
you're supposed to go down. But there is this little microphone in front of your mouth. If you just said, "Which way do I go?" Go down.
I did, and they said
No,
go in the
you
hall. There's
didn't.
only one, so I
Well, technically
courageously
there's
ran
two,
off.
you know. There's gonna be a wizard. How's mana? Like no mana for heals, probably.
No mana.
OOM.
Drink.
Yeah, I need clarity or
Drink.
something.
Drink.
I don't
Where
know.
is Drankendor? So that we.
Completely,
I'm right here. Then you come back up the steps.
I don't see you in the zone.
All right, here I am. I'm back up here
Oh,
with you guys.
gotta win.
I got 14 strength.
I'm gonna try to take it up here.
We're doing it at the top of the ramp.
Yeah, it's
So I just
it
see-
doesn't
I see
it
him.
doesn't show Drankendor in the same zone as me.
Can you guys not hear me again?
I can see you, hear you. I can hear you,
Okay.
but I can't see your character. It literally shows you
Weird.
as not in the same zone as me.
Yeah.
I dinged. Thank
Alright.
you.
Yay!
Dang,
Nice,
there.
Brett.
dang.
Nice,
Oh.
congrats.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Wait a minute. That wasn't much of a death penalty.
No, it was a really good res.
It was a good res.
96%. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got. That's legit.
Legit, man.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
28, right? 28?
Yes, one more level and we will have res.
That's probably
0%
2
res.
to 3 sessions depending on where we go. So if we go to Tower of Frozen Shadows next week, I think there's a bonus inside there. We might be able to get you like a third of the way to the halfway, just depending on how long we play next week. It'll be 2. I bet we can be there by the end of the month. You'll be res ready by the end of October.
If we play till a solid 9:30 Central, I think that would do the trick.
Yeah. What you're saying is, Tim, stop being a baby and take a nap before you
Hey,
play.
Yeah, you
I
need
didn't
to
say
rest
it.
on
I didn't
Friday.
say it.
And there's this potion called a coffee that is.
Hey,
know-
in
you
my
know-
defense, the only reason I'm fading tonight is because I've done 2 all-nighters this week, so
Let me tell you guys a secret about Renfell.
All-nighter lights.
Coffee helps, okay? But what helps him even more, actually, is tequila. And he's not going to be able to afford tequila
without super chats.
He doesn't get his super chat goals. So I'm just saying, everybody's seen tequila, Renfell, and I think we'd all like a little more of it.
Ren Fabulous.
Was it really Ren Fabulous?
You've never tasted Ren Fabulous.
All right, are we done then? I can gate out.
Are we camping here?
If we're gonna go to Velius next week, we should all migrate back to Freeport because we're gonna want to take the boat from Oasis across to Iceclad. Which we should just do that now since we're all here. I mean, it'll take us 10 minutes to get back, make the run.
So anywhere.
Can I get a strength buff?
No strength buff for me.
No.
Oh, I might have something. Let me hold on.
I gotta pull up a map of this place.
All the buffs look alike, so I have to read them one by one.
But I will say this: thanks to everybody for supporting all of us. I know I just hit my minimums tonight, so the bills got paid for a 4th month in a row from everybody supporting on YouTube. So I do got to say thanks to everyone for that, and also for all the help with GoFundMe for the kittens. That's been really awesome this month. So thanks to all the people from all the different communities.
Agreed.
By the way, you guys all want to follow me to get out of here.
All right.
Some of you can gate, but those of you who are melee and cannot gate, you're going to want to follow me.
Okay, so you don't mind if I gate back?
That's a, we see how it is.
To be fair, we just made a horrible run back.
Yeah. That was brutal. We actually made it through a Tox, though. Or not Tox, Nectilus.
Yep. For the hell of it.
Yep. Because we're like that.
We're just
awesome.
Badasses.
That's right. Naked run through Nectilus Forest. Mm-hmm. We did it. It was a bit breezy.
Due south from here, I think.
Oh, hold on. I hope you guys went this way.
Fowler says you're all logging into Wrath now for another all-nighter. No, sir. I think honestly, I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna do any all-nighters for October because they really take it out of me and they make my eyebrow start twitching because I'm like doing way too much time in front of the computer screen. It's just not healthy.
Yeah.
All right, since heading, we actually want to turn around and go up the wall here, directly opposite of the entrance we just came out of. So if we look due south, somewhere over there is the zone line. Just don't fall in any lava.
Well, he called me out like that.
Guilted her.
Man.
Guilt works.
Now he knows that trick works on you. That's not good.
Yeah, it does.
He's your DM in a couple of days. You're not supposed to show him those kind of weaknesses.
Never flinch. Never flinch.
Never flinch.
It has to be pretty subtle. If it's obvious, it won't work.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So you can't do it on purpose?
No.
Okay. That's good then.
I still got my turn-in to do for Ren. To make him do weird things.
What? What are we talking about?
For your D&D.
D&D.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, D-Day hasn't hit yet.
Yeah.
Look at Kel off there ahead of us, just like, I'm a monkey monk.
You can run faster with a strafe room.
Well, when you don't have any weight because you threw your coin at everybody else, it's kind of easy to stay ahead of the pack.
You guys left me in the dust earlier, 4 zones over.
Yeah. Really sorry.
You were like, okay, Kel, I'll meet us there.
Kmart special.
Kmart Sal.
Kmart so.
Oh man. That was a
Ringing
good
bell.
that was a good one earlier. That was good. Kmart special. Oh man, that gave me some tears in the eyes.
That's from his dust.
Must have collected on me.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some research because I don't remember where we can bind when we get over to Iceclad. If you can bind in the little village there or not. Surely you can. I just can't remember.
Do you know where you're going, Bounty? Who are you following? I don't see anybody. Oh, there's Renfell.
Is there Sal? Is there a Spirit of the Wolf?
Maybe.
Where? He's like wondering why you're staring at him, so drooling on his so buff.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, blessed Sal.
So,
So Luklin Lucklin. Rah!
Oh, there he goes, taking off without the sewed people.
oh
That guy's
my
name is
God.
Drac On. Is that we know this guy?
Do we got any plat to donate to the cause?
I have 46.
Here, I'll give
What's-
him. I got 50 gold.
What's
Is that you, Drac?
how much It's not insulting.
I gave him 50 gold, so that's 5 plat. All right, got my Spirit of the Wolf. South by Southwest.
And the music here is creepy.
Isn't this where the Dark Elves play?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't it be creepy then?
Yeah, I think it should.
Did you take the road?
No, I'm
No.
just going
No.
cross country.
He's being brave. Hoping he doesn't run into any Dark Elf guards.
Off the road, there shouldn't be any problem. We'll see, though.
Is there a Halloween event on P99?
Don't know, to be honest with you. I would assume not, because to be able to do the events, they have to have the assets to switch over.
No.
I could be wrong on that, though. I haven't played P99 long, during a holiday event to know.
Sorry. They do have some event that they trigger.
Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
Well, we saw the ones that were XP related, at least. But that doesn't require assets.
Yeah, they do like a respawn or something like that.
Yeah.
Swimming 7. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to work on my swimming. Like -800 perhaps. Shade says no. Izza says no. No Halloween events, but the GM sometimes run around turning everyone into various things.
Okay. That makes sense.
Hang on. What is this NPC? Travis
I wanna go
2
trick-or-treating at all the dungeons.
The zone
it's
should be
this-
around here somewhere, and I just don't remember
Yeah.
which one it is.
I think it's this way.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think okay. I just couldn't see it because of the fog. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're right here.
I remember seeing him when we popped out, and I was terrified.
Of old Travis Two-Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was amiable.
Well, he's apprehensive to me.
a friendly
to
sword.
Me. To me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard that guy has 2 tones. Can't trust him.
One of his tones is pretty good. Nice guy.
Now the question is Mujin? Well, next week we'll have Vendini probably. You'd probably be better off leaving your character in this area though, Mujin, for when we have a 6th person out. Because if we're going to Velius, this will be the easiest way to get there is take the boat.
Wait, did you guys take off somewhere?
Yep.
Which way?
Come out and go left. That goes to Freeport.
Oh, follow the road. Okay.
Yeah. That Shralock pack looks tasty. 8 slot, 25% weight reduction, size capacity, giant. Somebody's selling the Tiger Raptor gear from Velius. Oh, that's tasty. Strength, dex, agility, hit points on all leather armor.
You got that kind of platinum? 1 or 2?
Not that much. I do have a few thousand, but not enough to go.
Yeah, I got a few thousand.
Wow,
Not enough to go blowing.
Where have you guys been?
Oh, I got a good pair of knee pads.
A good pair of knee pads.
Well, this looks like a good place to log out.
Yeah, this is probably a good safe place. And then next week we can plan up on meeting here and making our way to Oasis and taking that boat across to Iceclad.
I like all these lizard cards just streamed about.
So tomorrow, no EQ2 in the afternoon. I am going to be playing with Kel tomorrow morning, doing EverQuest 1 for a few hours from 7 to like 10 at Central. Nathan's going to be doing pre-alpha with Bounty and Sparrow in the afternoon. Sunday will be another Warcraft morning, and then Sunday night we're Nathan, myself, Bounty, Sparrow are doing the 3rd episode of Weave in the Void on Sunday night. Do we have anything else happening this weekend that I can't think of?
I'll be playing Dark Age Camelot tomorrow night. And that's it, I think.
You're not going to be playing Pantheon through the night?
I can't. It ends.
No.
Well, I would. If
And
it
I
don't
would-
end, then I won't be streaming. If I don't stream Dark Age Camelot, then it was extended. And I apologize.
Next month is a new month for everybody. It'll be 5th month for Nathan and I doing full time. So hopefully we can tell everybody to save your pennies, save your coins, get them ready for next month.
We'll have we're coming close on half a year. Our first half a year.
Nice.
Congrats, guys.
I gotta have another analytic. I was just plugging numbers while we were doing the corpse run, and I am over $8 per day on the ad revenue. So I'm actually
Good.
on track for where I wanted to be. So that's really cool.
Really good.
Anyway, I'm out, folks. I gotta get a sleepy time, get some beauty sleep, get this old man body to rest.
Warm milk and off to bed.
Well, everybody have a great night.
Yeah.
I'll see most of you Sunday.
Yep.
Thank you for level 28.
See you guys.
Congrats again.
Night, guys.
Night. All right, stream, everybody. Thank you so much for the support tonight. We had some really good super chats. We hit our goals for the month, and that's the most important thing. So thank you for helping me keep the bills paid this month. End of the 4th month of full-time content creation. I will have a analytics video up sometime early in October talking about this month, what it looked like, because we had some variance, but it was upward progress nevertheless across all fronts, so that's always a good thing. Like I said, tomorrow morning, EverQuest on the TLP server. That's it for tomorrow. No EverQuest 2 tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, I don't stream on Saturday nights because I play Minecraft with my brother and my nephew. Sunday morning, I'll be doing a little bit of retail. World of Warcraft on my Horde character, followed up by more classic. Or I might just play Classic all Sunday. I don't know yet, but it'll be a Warcraft Monday on Sunday, unless I drag the PS4 out, which I might. We'll see. Sunday night, 5th edition tabletop with the World of the Weave and the Void. And then Monday next week is a brand new week. Oh, we got a video coming out for the members tomorrow as well. We're doing the next chapter in Echoes of the Past, so that'll be up for everybody. I think it's chapter 9. Is it a new POV character? Oh yeah, we meet a brand new character tomorrow. There's 2 more POV characters to meet. One of which we meet in tomorrow's chapter, which is Amelia, one of the main protagonists of the book. So we're getting deeper into it. We are 212 pages in at this point into a 736-page novel. So this is the member video. We do the audiobook chapters of these, so that's out tomorrow for our members. So if you're not a member of the Adventurers Guild, join down there. It's $2.99 a month. It's a great way to support the channel with a membership. I'm out. I'm going to bed. See y'all tomorrow.